everybody, wherever the camera's at. Hi, I am RFS Dan. Welcome to our first Hot Wheels Community Night. I don't know if I'm allowed to call it Hot Wheels Community Night. It's diecast racing here at the RFS Raceway.
RFS Racing.
RFS Racing here. This is... What's that?
You named it.
This is week number 1 of our racing adventure that we're going to go on. The track's going to change weekly. Since this is our first episode, we're just going to go with a smooth straight track today. Something
baseline.
Something super, something easy, something baseline. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be really stimulating for us. So work with us here. That's why the track's pretty basic today. I've been setting up all day today, and there's still things that I'd like to improve on, but there's things that we did get right. Crystal, can you go to this other camera over here? Oops, I don't know how to hide that window. Crystal last night made all these. Took all these minifigs and made a bleacher for us here.
We've got an audience.
Yeah, who's your favorite one there?
The Simpsons, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's Lisa, Milhouse, and Ralphie. Those are the best.
Yeah.
And then next to them is Mohawk Dan and Cat Lady
There
Crystal.
is. Mohawk Dan will stick around until I eventually I'll acquire a convertible. And then Mohawk Dan will come out of hiding over there. We do have medical staff on site over there next to the crowd here. So here's how it's gonna work tonight. A lot of you have already purchased cars. Some of you have sent in cars. A lot of you here can hear the cars that are outside.
It's summertime.
It's summertime. So this is how it's gonna work. We're gonna take everybody who's here tonight that already has a car. We're gonna enter you into this spreadsheet that Crystal has over here. It's this spreadsheet here.
It's a bracket.
It's a bracket. You're gonna race one in each lanes, because these lanes aren't even right now. These lanes aren't even. I need to contact Play Robotics. I think I need to reprint some of this stuff. I think that this is awesome, but I think as competitive as everybody is in the chat, I think we need something a little more dialed in.
But for now, it is what it is.
So you will get a run on each side. Your time will be entered into the spreadsheet over here next to the brackets to see little yellows and greens. Your time will be entered into there. Your average time is what gets you moved on.
Yes, we'll average your 2 runs together.
At least some of the time the cars are going to come sliding down the track. The person who takes a clean run gets to just wait. If you did not take a clean run, we will run you again down the same lane.
Yes.
Because this is not even, and that's just how it goes. So, yes, you will get two runs in the bracket. I think this is going to be good. Really nice setup, guys. Thanks. We're working on it. This is our week 1 setup. If you do win tonight, you will get to choose between one of these 55 Chevy Bel Air gassers.
Stand a little bit. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, just throw them.
Yeah. Can you see them better there? Yes. You will get to pick between one of these gassers if you win tonight for your collection. You will unlock it. So you can choose your weapon next time we do this. We are also, it's not always going to be straight. The Wednesday shows that we get to do, the weekday shows that we're doing, it's going to have to be a small setup. This is after work for all of us. Saturdays, though, we have hardwood floors. We have over 200 feet of track.
And lots of movable furniture.
So we're going to be moving stuff out of the way. We're going to be building tracks. We have ramps and loop-de-loops and jumps and speed boosters. So some of the times we'll be racing. Some of the times it'll be you versus the track. Can your car make it through the obstacle course that we set up for you? But that's a Saturday thing where we can take all day to set up and have fun with it and stuff. But for now, this is like our trial night. This is like Dantic's like Zero. Remember when we just like...
This is like when you did Dantics when I wasn't home?
Yeah, I mean, 5 minutes before we started, I almost threw all the monitors. One came popping off. A webcam died. I had to go borrow one from Blake. So here we go.
We're doing it. Morgan wants to know, can we still buy cars?
Yes, but...
So our bracket, as we showed you, is set up for 32 cars.
32 cars.
We still didn't name it.
No.
32 team playoff bracket.
No, 32 team playoff bracket right now. Right, so we have 32 cars. So the people that are here that already has cars, we're going to start entering them into the database. If there's room, then yes. Sorry, the ghetto bird's over out there. I might have to shut the door. Oh, I didn't tell anybody. A week ago, the SWAT team was across the street.
Oh, yeah. Sam wants to know, do you have to stay all night to pick to be a winner?
No. No, I get it, Sam. You're here. Your car will get in. If you're gone for the end of the night, I get it. Also, we're working out the rules. So for tonight, no. Next week, who knows? We're here to collect all this data, all this feedback to figure out what works. Because we theory crafted for hours.
There's a lot of logistical variables. And again, we're only set up for 32 people.
3 hours just to come up with this.
We had, yes. We had close to 32 people already in it.
Correct.
With cars.
Yes.
And we want to make sure, everybody that's around for sure gets to play.
Yes.
Some people for sure are not going to be able to make it to every show or even to every Wednesday show. Like Bradley and Jason aren't going to be able to make it. They have cars, but they aren't going to be able to make it to weekday shows. It's already bedtime.
We are definitely going to have bridges to cross when we come to it, for sure.
Yes.
So for tonight, we'll pick people that are already here, that already have cars, that are already with your car.
Yes.
Athena Richard says, please include me in the race tonight. Which one, did you have a car? Or did okay, hold on. Let's figure this out. So, Crystal.
I don't have the spreadsheet for who
I
has
can
cars.
set down a car and tell you whose car is what.
Well, look at you go.
Or unless you can open the spreadsheet in another tab. There's another tab for a spreadsheet here. And then I think you have to open up any one of these here. Okay. Hot Wheels. And then in there should be a cars, probably under cars. There's probably a spreadsheet down there at the bottom somewhere. Then maybe back one. But there's a spreadsheet here that has everybody's cars that have been entered up till today. Yes.
Okay.
Athena says, no, I don't have a car. Okay. Then we'll let you know how you can play in a minute. This is still clunky for a second.
Bear with us.
Everybody that is here that has a car, we're going to need to enter in to the thing.
Brittany has gifted a RFS Dan membership. Thank you so much. And it was awarded to Bradman.
All right, Bradman. I hope you're here, Bradman. Enjoy all the perks that come with being a member and maybe a podcast soon.
Maybe.
Maybe a podcast soon. Thank you, Brittany, for the gifted membership. Thank you. Yay.
And your mom is here.
Hi, Mom. All right, then let's start with my mom.
The logistical thing that we did not figure out that we talked about was how to pair people up because we want it to be random.
For tonight, I will kind of help pair a little bit. Otherwise, I want to stick all the cars in the bag and pick them out. But we're out of time.
Brad is here, so congratulations on your membership.
Congratulations, Brad,
for support and for sharing the RFS fam love.
So here we go. So there's my mom's car. You got to enter into the things.
Am I entering a car name or your mom's name? Because I thought we were doing car names, but that's where I don't have that information.
My mom doesn't have car names. It says mom. There you go. It doesn't have a car name. So I guess it's mom.
Mom.
And this one's Nikki's. Chris has randomly put my car against the slow ones.
Okay, tonight we're just doing names then.
Yep. Yes, because I gotta figure that out. Here's Chris from Chris and Amanda.
Is this the order you're doing them in?
I'm just putting them here. We can shuffle them or make. You can just write them.
Do you want me to enter them?
Sure. Just in them. Yep. So this is a Chris and there's Chris from Chris and Amanda. This one is BRM Bug. Come off! She doesn't win. It's rigged. This one I believe is Nancy's, and then this is Sam's.
Some people have multiple cars, so if you have multiple cars, I think are going to allow you to choose which one you're racing tonight. Is that the case, or are you choosing tonight?
I'm choosing tonight a little bit. Hold on. If you have multiple cars, before we started, I ran everybody's multiple cars, and I'm grabbing the fastest multiple cars. Next, we have Greg and Brittany. Greg's silver car, because his silver car, I ran it once. It ran faster than the green car. That'll go for Hannah as well, which her orange car was faster. And Jamie's silver car was faster.
So Hannah and Jamie?
Oh, it's hard. I really think that they should be Here's why I'm grabbing them. I know these cars are fair. I know those cars are fair, and these cars are
we
fair,
wanted
and
to
these
do it
cars are fair.
randomly.
Well, then maybe you should pair them up since you have no idea how they run.
Right.
I have an idea of how they run.
Well, now you've already picked these.
Okay, well, how about this?
Morgan wants to know why Ma doesn't have a lavender station wagon.
Because I thought it was supposed to be this green one. You talked to Kathy about that. I just bought it.
Hannah wants to race for Plymouth anyway.
Okay, orange one it is. Okay, so I don't know if you want to switch some of these up. That's up.
You've already picked them.
That's up to you. This is just for tonight. Okay, so then.
Kathy says Ma picked her car and was very specific. That was her first car that she owned.
Okay.
So that's the one she chose.
So we have Perfecto 39 with Kathy's pink car today. Today we were running the pink car.
Am I using screen name or real name?
I don't. Whatever you're
You're throwing me off here.
I can't.
Oh, I'm going to use Perfecto 39 so everybody knows who she is.
Okay.
Morgan says, just close your eyes and pick the brackets at random. That was the plan, and then we got sidetracked with 500 other plans.
We can, but you still have to type it in there. So we can switch them up. That's fine.
Kathy says that's the car that
Blake?
Ma and I don't have a name for your dad, Ma's husband. Ma's husband? Your dad? That's the car they got married in. I don't talk to him, so I don't know what to call him. Your dad?
Oh, okay.
Your mom and dad got married?
Sure.
This one? Never mind.
There's Blake's car. And here's AJ. Okay,
Wait,
so how many people?
Wait, you're off by one.
Am I?
Yeah, you gave me Hannah and Jamie together, and then you gave me Kathy, but you didn't put one against
Okay,
Kathy.
then Blake.
So then Kathy and Blake.
Kathy and Blake.
And then AJ.
And I don't know if Froggy was here. Let's see.
Yes, yeah.
Froggy.
Froggy just said, "Don't forget me."
So we got Froggy's blue car right here. That's a flashy car, by the way, there, Froggy.
Doris says this is kind of funny, seeing how we get stacked against each other.
Yeah, I'm not the happiest with this. But I don't know what to do. You can flip names around in a minute.
Brittany says, "Can my name be executive producer intern Brittany?" That's too many words to fit in that little box. Do you see the size of that box?
Assistant 2. Crystal the Animal Lover.
I misspelled my own name. I'm gonna put Crystal AL Animal Lover.
Against Amanda's Cupcake.
Are you continuing on? That's our first bracket of 8.
Okay, yeah, I'm continuing on.
Amanda Moline says, "Don't forget me." Cyber Husky says, "Please just race me. Hubby doesn't want to race tonight."
Amanda Moline has this blue car here.
Okay, but you have to keep them in order because of our
Okay.
brackets.
Who else was here that hot sauce? So those were his. Those were you.
Okay, so let me put Amanda G here on Amanda.
This gas monkey belongs to, I think. Well, but it's a new set this one. So maybe it's not.
Ma says the green and white Chevy was the first car Alan and I bought and was decorated with all white flowers for our wedding.
Oh, like in actually like that year.
Nice.
Like during that year, right? Okay, so we have Cypher Husky here. Oh wait, we need another one for Amanda first, right? We have Kim's Momo machine.
Put in Kim Momo.
We don't have Jess yet. Okay, so we have Jess's green Porsche, that's really fast, against, this is the dichotomy or whatever, against Gypsy's Jack Skellington.
Gypsy, GYPSIE?
Yeah, sure.
I think. Blake says, "Is that Dad in the front row of bleachers?" It sure enough is, right
For
next
now.
to Crazy Cat Lady Me.
For now, until I get a convertible. Okay, so... Okay, so then we have 2 more. Okay. So then we have the toaster.
Whose is that?
Cass's.
Okay.
Against Cyber Husky's custom Husky convertible here. Oh wait, I actually have an action figure to go in there.
Morgan says, how much to have a mini print out of my face taped onto a face in the crowd? You print it, we'll stick it.
All right, there's Cyber Husky's things. Actually, I kind of love that.
Put everybody's faces in the crowd.
Yeah, could you grab me a Zot, please, behind you?
I need more clues.
Like, in the drawer, I think that one. Maybe. Or the next one over, I think, maybe to the left of it. But could we Zot? Ooh, in.
I don't know where you zotted.
Oh, then maybe. Who knows where I
Here.
Who knows where I zotted? Okay. So I'll Zot you in there. Some of them will have figures on them.
Let's... Because I want to keep these in order.
Yes.
6. Whoa.
I don't know. I think that. Okay, there's.
No, that's the same order, Dan.
Okay, so I don't know if I've gotten everybody. Yeah, no, I have.
Who else is here who has not had their car picked and wants to race? Andy.
So we have Andy's Rocket Racer against JSON.
Doris says, don't forget me.
Doris, was yours this? Could you take off the leaderboard, please? I have it there. Is that
Lower?
Are you the gas monkey? I guess we could just check in the next tab.
We can.
I have it at least in there.
Yes, 68 Corvette gas monkey.
So this 68 Corvette gas monkey against Bradley's F1 car. Morgan with the member super chat. Thank you so much. Happy whatever 34 month is. Haha, it's Hollywood.
That's what I was gonna say. Chris says he's totally not here. Did you pick Chris yet?
Yes,
He's on here. Okay.
Chris has got the van over there against VR and Bug tonight. Okay.
Okay, we need 3 more matchups, Dan.
How much?
3 more.
3 more, and then we have 36. The 36.
32.
32.
32 is our.
Okay, so here's where we're down to now. We're down to.
Last call for if anybody is here in the chat and their car has not been picked.
Because Dan's not here today, Terry's not here today. Is Denise here? Denise, are you here?
I don't know. Nikki wants to know if it's her Porsche or her Dodge Challenger.
That's up to you. You decide. It could be either one.
We have the Porsche out here.
I have the Porsche out here, but it could be either one. Do you, Crystal, want to randomly move like 1 or 2 people around and just move names to make it like
No, because that's going to confuse me.
Perfect. Okay. So we really almost have 32 cars right here?
Yes. Yeah, we're 6 short of our 32.
Okay.
Athena says me. Do you have a car though?
Maybe check the database. At this point, I don't think so. But there is a buy-in if you want.
Yeah, I know there's some of you that want to race and don't have cars yet. We'll get to that. Right now, we're just looking for anybody who has a car and is not set to race yet.
Right.
Way Up Dude says, we love you in Woodstock, Georgia.
Can you control
awesome.
Z, please? I bumped something. There, thank you. I was trying to make sure that it was zoomed right. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay.
My mouse. There it is.
Who do I have left that's here? Crystal, you do not have a car. But we'll see at the end whether you and I have to fill. So I think that's it. Literally, I have one from Terry, I have one from Denise, I have one from Dan's not here, Perfecto's got one in. Everybody pretty much has one in. Wow, nice job, everybody. Look at that. Look what we did. There's almost a whole 32 people bracket of cars sitting right here.
Nice.
Yes. And
Thanks, guys, for making this.
And again, if you're just joining us and you do win tonight, you will unlock for your collection one of these 2 rad cars. So that'll be fun. Okay, so Crystal.
Dan.
How many spots are there?
How many spots?
Yeah, like how many blank
There's
spots?
six empty spots. Three races total. We need 6 people.
Total. Okay. So then, do you want to now open it up for people?
Let's run our first set of races first.
Okay.
Let's get going with some action, and then we'll pick the next. We'll open it up for people to.
All right. So who was first up on?
First up, we have your mom and Nikki racing with a Porsche and a '55 Chevy.
Yes. Each person will get to run one in each lane. This right lane is a little faster. The plate's a little loose here. I've been working on it. There might be some errors. Don't worry, you'll get to run it again. Your times will be here at the end. It's on my side. Oh, could you go the opposite way instead of like sliding?
I know.
It's such a pain. I know. Huh? Okay. So, any more rules, real quick, Crystal? Kitty needs one for her gotcha day. Oh, that's right. 10 years. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was really surprised when that popped up today that we've had it for 10 years.
10 years. Okay. So we're gonna race one on each side. Your average time will get you to go on.
Yes, so these will go down and then you'll switch lanes and they'll go down again.
Correct. Yes, you'll usually run a faster time on this right lane. All right. I had the thing and then.
Okay, so. Sorry, I have to put. Oh, I can't see. Is this yellow or green lane?
This is yellow.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is the yellow lane.
So your mom's car's in the green lane?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Correct. All right, ready? Okay, so I'll try to line these up the best I can so they get the best shot out of the gate. Athena says, I don't have a car yet. It's okay. Nobody had a chance to purchase cars yet. We're running a race because Crystal says, let's go.
Yeah, people want some race action. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, Nikki's car out of the gate. Mom, it looks like your 55 Chevy is cruising. So we'll switch lanes.
Okay, your mom was in the green lane, right?
Correct. So we'll switch lanes and see how. Yeah, right. And then this one's over here on the right lane.
No, I think that's how you had it the first time.
Okay.
You guys might have to help us out with this.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the hardest thing.
All right.
All right, here we go with race 2. Let's see if the green Chevy has anything for that Porsche. And it doesn't. Oh, but it ran a faster race. Almost went off the rails here. But the Porsche just a little bit faster.
So, wait, which one's in the yellow lane this time?
The lowest, the Porsche, the one with the smaller time, the red car.
Okay.
Not my mom's car, the red car.
So then I had them backwards last time.
The lowest time is gonna be the red car both times. That's something we'll have to...
Don't get those times off of there.
That's something we'll have to figure out. All right, and then the Chevy comes over to here, where it gets to hang out and watch the other cars go by. I'll put my cars in. There you go. So just like that, Krista, you are right there.
No.
Let's see what the brackets look like here. Yeah, so you got some times in there. Oof. We'll have to like zoom in or something on the spreadsheet.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Jordan with the super chat, thank you so much. I have an MRR in the morning, so I'm just saying hi. Wouldn't it be better if it was a BLT? But good luck. What do you say? Good luck in the tube?
Good luck in the tube. All right, so here is our average. Your mom ran a 2.02 and a 2.068 for an average of 2.044. Nikki ran a 1.894 and a 1.916 for an average of 1.905. So
right.
Nikki is the winner of that round.
I love this leaderboard because this is going to evolve. Look how like spreadsheety it is. I feel like
Yes.
you're Dwight Schrute over
Look,
there.
I spend my days in Excel. I'm really good at spreadsheets.
And spreadsheets it is for right now. Perfect. All right. So Nikki advances to face the winner of Chris and BRM Bug later in the second bracket. All right. So we have Chris and BRM Bug. BRM Bug obviously rocking the Slug Bug here. It says Hot Wheels in the back. I like it.
Closest to you is BRM Bug, which is the yellow.
Yes, the yellow lane. And then in this other lane is this really super extra flaming rockety bus thing from Chris.
Flaming rockety bus thing.
Yes, from Chris. I wonder if he's going to fill it up with all his kids.
He's only got the one.
For now. Here we go. All right, race number 2. Chris's car's fast out of the whole shot and gets BRM Bug. You could almost hop onto the back of there. That was a pretty close race, though. If you can get it at a 1.9, if you can beat that 2.0, if you can get under that 2.0, then you have a shot. Then you definitely have a shot.
Gamingham wants to know if Blake 3D printed the bleachers. No way, they're made out of Lego.
No, Crystal 3D Legoed them yesterday. Blake made some of the turns that aren't here right now. The turns are on the back over here on the other side of the camera.
Is that the same way you had them set up?
No, it's flipped now. It's flipped. Well, it's gonna be hard.
Yes.
This is gonna be hard. All right, here we go with race number 2.
Brittany says we saw none of that. The spreadsheet was in the way. I thought the spreadsheet's not showing. I thought that race was on. I don't know.
You're getting a tighter run this time. Chris's car with a 1948. It's enough to get him to the second round.
Yes.
Bear and Bug's gonna go hang out over here by my mom.
All right, so let's throw that spreadsheet up. When we get to it, then I don't know, what do you call it? The battle for the first 2 races is going to come up to Nikki and Chris, but we're gonna get through the first round before we get to that.
All right, up next, could you hit the spreadsheet button, please?
Yeah, where'd you put Chris's car?
Chris's car's in the winner's circle right now.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it'll be paired up next year.
I see. Okay.
All right, we have. Is this
Chris says I'm rocking with the struggle bus.
We have the IROC Firebird. Is this Nancy's Firebird?
This would be Nancy and Sam on this race.
I love this car. This is almost the perfect car. It's a few years old. It came new in the packaging, but it's weighted so nicely. It's shaped like a missile. And Sam's got the Vlasse. So beautiful. This car was really fast a couple weeks ago.
I'm sorry, one more time. This is green?
Yes, correct.
Okay. We're going to have to put stickers on there or something so I can remember.
Yes, this is green. All right, here we go. I'm looking for this to be a close race. I'm looking for both of these.
Nancy says, go Bluebird!
I'm looking for both of these cars. Nancy have a fast car, but so does Sam. Both of these cars beaten sub 2 seconds here. Nancy's car's fast out of the gate, but stumbles. Sam with the fastest time so far of the night on that right lane with a 1.864. Woo! Nancy's still coming under 2 second mark is pretty good. If you have an under 2 second car tonight on tonight's track, that's pretty good. And like I said, just because this car is fast tonight, we'll put it in the winner's circle, doesn't mean it's going to be fast on crazy track night.
It's got to race again, doesn't it?
Oh yes, we do have to race again. Sorry. Doesn't mean this is going to be faster on other nights. We'll switch in lanes here. See if we can get. Let's see if Nancy's car can beat that 1.864 in that yellow lane. That yellow lane's fast, always fast. Coming out, it's pretty close. Sam, barely by a Hot Wheel, half a Hot Wheels length. Pretty fast, 8.92. Breaking those 8s this.
All right, let's get this
race
bracket up here. Sam is the winner. Nancy's average time was 1.916. Sam's was 1.878.
Good job. Good job. I like the little winner circle we got up there.
It's cute.
I do. I like that. I like that. Sam's car is OP on the straights. Eesh. Yes, but will Sam's car be OP on loop-de-loop night?
Right.
You know, on loop-de-loop night. All right.
We did some tests, and there was a lot of variation depending on the track.
Yes. We'll come back to the straightaways, you know, whatever, once a month on the Wednesdays. But I'm excited for like super mega jump night or super crazy night. Okay, so on to the next round. Who do I have up next?
We've got Greg and Brittany.
All right, we have Greg and Brittany.
What's Greg got?
So Greg's got this awesome silver Matchbox, a Dodge Charger Max box. On first glance, it's a Chase Fig. It's the silver edition because I think they're having 70 years of Matchboxes in this yellow lane. And in the green lane, we have the Minecraft Ocelot?
Lord.
Ocelot? What would you call it?
Yes, I think that is what it was called.
The Ocelot from Minecraft. You need to be up against the wall.
Brittany wants to know if we're racing for the ICUP.
The ICUP? Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Oh man, who do you think, Crystal? Who do you think is going to win this one?
Greg's car's a little sleeker. I visually like Brittany's car better, but his is sleeker, so I know nothing about race times on this. Like, I didn't do any of the testing with you, so I have no idea. Let's see how it goes.
So whoever gets out of the gate the fastest.
Brittany's in green, right?
Yes, wow. Greg's car running an 8.72. That's a pretty fast time. Brittany, with the Minecraft car, running under 2 seconds. If you can run it under 2 seconds tonight, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We'll switch lanes.
Greg said what kind of car is that, but I'm not sure when that popped up and which one you're talking about.
It's the Dodge Charger is what you have, and this Ocelot looks like a Lamborghini. It's an official Hot Wheel, but it's from the Minecraft series. Looking for Brittany to have a little bit of a closer race on this time. Both of them out of the gate. Brittany, oh, that looked like Brittany won to me. She did an 892, beating out Greg's 1900. One win apiece, but Crystal, who had the better average, and gets to go to the winner's circle.
It was Greg. By
Wow.
just a little bit. Greg's total average was 1.886. Brittany's was 1.912.
Nice. Close racing. Close racing. Crystal, who do we have up next as I take a swig here?
We have Hannah versus Jamie.
Hannah versus Jamie, all right.
So our next round will be Nikki versus Chris and Sam versus Greg once we get through round 1 of Racers.
All right, Hannah with the Dodge, with the Plymouth, the 71 Plymouth, versus Jamie's, we can't pronounce that name on top, the Klugenschlager.
Koenigsegg?
Yeah.
Jamera.
Yeah, this car was fast. This car's got a nice back end and a diffuser. Got a little diffuser action going on there.
What's that mean?
It's this little piece that displaces wind, so the air that gets the negative air underneath the back bumper of your car isn't pushing your car up. It's kind of like pulling. We're trying to suck the cars to the ground in real life.
Yes.
It doesn't do anything from here, or it does it. Putting the manual button now. Muscle versus machine. Jamie's car doesn't get out of the gate fast, but it comes back at that final quarter area. Wow, out of the start.
That was really close. That was 0.02 of a second difference.
I don't know if you can see it at home. We're trying to find ways to like show racing better, but this is our first try. Hannah's car got off to that lead, and Jamie's car came back on the big end. All right, we'll flip lanes. That was the craziest one all night. Oh, wait, I gotta switch it. So far, this right lane's proven to be the fastest tonight.
Morgan says, "Are you hitting on a car?" Did you call it sexy?
Whoa! Hannah's car had the lead for a little bit longer this time before ultimately Jamie coming back to claim victory.
That one might have been the closest one we've had. Hannah's average was 1.957. Jamie's was 1.938.
Crystal, at some point they're going to run exact same times on this board. It's going to say like 1.934 on both times. But one of them's going to blink because it doesn't show a decimal, but there's another decimal.
Right.
Do we rerun that race because they both show the same times, or does the blinking number win? Because we should talk about that
We're
before.
just entering numbers.
Okay, I know, but at one point it's going to be a tie.
Do you think it is the case that at some point both cars are going to run the exact same time on both lanes?
On both lanes for the 1.934. There's more decimals after that, so one lane will blink with the same time. I've had it happen 3 or 4 times, right? Because I can find cars that are almost the same, so that's fun. That's why you try to adjust the chart. Right. So when that happens, it'll blink because there's more decimals after that.
Right, so it knows which one
do we
won.
do we call it right now? Do we go with the one that's blinking even though it's the same time, or do we run it again because it's the same time on the screen, like what you see?
What do you think?
I think if it's blinking, it does go down to the next decimal, but that's kind of a tie. Do you erase it? There is no tie. So the blinking number...
But the only time we know is what it shows on the screen. So
Right.
how do we... Do I enter a 0.0 and a point?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, how do I put it as the winner?
So if it does show on the screen, it will show a blinking official winner, but then you run that race again till the numbers change. Otherwise, you can't...
Are they going to change if it's the same cars and the same track?
All right, next.
Chris says hashtag ties for Crystal. You know I hate that.
I'm calling it out. If it runs the same time, it will blink for the winner because it will run another decimal.
Right, but what do I enter here?
We run the race again.
Okay, fair enough.
We run the race.
Before you run the race, Brittany with her member super chat, thank you so much, friend, says, holy smokes, so close. Hi. And
Thank you,
Sally
Brittany.
became a member of the RFS fam. Thank you so much, Sally. Appreciate the support. And go check out our podcast.
Yes.
Not a podcast.
And our emojis. And thank you for the support.
Greg says either way you're using the average. That's what I'm saying. Because you're running both of them and then you're switching them. Do you think that it is the case that both of them are going to run both races at the exact same time?
Gotcha.
I don't think out of 2 races, they're all gonna be exactly the same.
Right. Okay.
So I say we run both the races and see what happens.
Okay.
If
no,
it comes to that.
I like that. I like that. Okay. Can you turn off the leaderboard, please?
I can.
All right.
So what do we got here?
So in the close lane here, we have an interesting choosing of Blake's. This is a nondescript car. This is a Hot Wheel car. So it is a. It doesn't say. It's a Group C fantasy car. It says. Even though he's got like rad cars in there. And then, what'd you put for Kathy? Perfecto 39 or Kathy? Or
Perfecto 39 so that people know who she is because that's her name in the chat.
a Cyber Speeder. This one just got here a little bit ago. In fact, I think I can... Does this one have the... Oh, no, it has the push-down one. All right, so we have that in the far lane. It's got those track wheels on it. I do like that pink car. Let's see who's going to win. I have no idea on this one. Out of the gate, Blake's faster through the finish line at a 1.932. The pink car looking good, but not breaking a 2.0 PU. Oof.
Night Gaming Ham, thanks for hanging out with us.
That might be the slowest. Night Gaming Ham, that might be the slowest time of the night.
Greg's suggesting use the posted times that show on the whatever the thing's called. And then only erase off if the average is tied. And that's what I think too.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If they do happen to run both races at the exact same time.
Okay.
On each of the 2 races.
I mean, I'll leave it to the mathers.
Right.
You and Greg can math it up. All right. At this point, we have the pink car in this near lane here. We're gonna root for that pink car just to get under a 2.0. That's the goal right here. Blake's car might be a little bit faster. Oh, yes, we did a 1976 for the pink car. Blake advancing. But small victories. I love my little turntable.
It's pretty cute.
I know.
All right, so on that one, Blake's average was 1.926, and Kathy's average was 1.994. Blake advances
Ooh,
to
Barry,
race
that was still
Jamie
close.
in the next round.
That was still close. Who's my next pair?
Next pairing is going to be AJ and Froggy.
Oh, right.
F. Banth wants to know, will the standard size Hot Wheels Luke's Land Speeder fit?
Yeah, but I think if you look at the bottom of Luke's Land Speeder, he's got the thin wheels. I don't think it has full-size Hot Wheel wheels underneath there, so it's not going to do well on the track.
It's got the tiny ones in the
It's
bottom
got
of the
those
car,
tiny ones in the bottom. It doesn't have full ones, so
Gotcha.
it's not going to be fun. It's not going to go down the track so well. It's not. I also advise to go to the 99-cent store. No, Dollar Tree. Go to the Dollar Tree. Get yourself about $3 at the track. You'll get like 10 or 15 feet of track. And just kind of slide some down there, and you can kind of get a feel for what works and stuff. So we have Froggy up next here with the 73 Stingray convertible. One of my favorite cars. If you have a convertible here, you get a little person in there.
That doesn't seem fair. That adds weight.
It's negligible at best. It's a torso up minifig.
All right.
It's cute. The cute factor is there.
You're in charge.
Against AJ's, this thing's called the teed off. So this thing's like a mega front heavy. Oh wait, do I have it backwards? No. Okay, it's a mega front heavy golf cart. You need to be over this more. There we go. All right, Crystal. Are we ready for this?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for this? Oh, whoa! The Stingray blows up halfway through the track, leaving the teed off the winner. I don't even know what happened there. Stingray got to about halfway down before he got distracted. Wow.
Uncle Yukon says the minifig adds weight, but more wind resistance.
Well, let's pull up the... Oh, no.
Amanda said AJ's so excited to watch his car. He won that round.
AJ won that round.
Let's see if he can advance to the next round.
The Stingray making it about a quarter of the way down the track before running out of talent. I don't even know. Let's see what the same results look like here. Let's see if that green teed off can pull an upset. Out of the gates, teed up comes back again and struts in front of the victory crowd.
Nice job, AJ.
The Stingray, it's on the side today, just not having a good job. Into the leaderboard you go. to make it to the next round.
So the average for Froggy was 2.106 and AJ's was 1.982. So he advances to the next round where he will race either Crystal the Animal Lover or his own mother.
Oh no! Oh, I love it. Look at the green screen sucked away the car, and now it's cloudy up there. In the it's cloudy
just
in the
an engine.
Yes, yes. How's the chat doing? Are we guys all y'all just chilling? Like we're good? This is stimulating still, like new to me. So like I haven't really looked at the chat too much. I like more commentary, but I need more track for more commentary.
For you to be commentarying.
Yeah. But,
Brittany says instant replay. We played around with that a little bit.
And
we're not there yet.
It works. Like I can hit the button and like that winner circle camera. Or like if I have it over here, it will go backwards a little bit and then zoom again. It kind of was clunky. Also, you need a dedicated person to that.
Yes,
that's
and I'm doing a lot here.
And
Much like when we do Dantics, this is a lot of button pressing
Yeah.
and logistics for me. We discussed lots and lots of things we want to do, and then we had to figure out what we could do this week. And we have room to grow on a lot of angles.
But it exists, and I'm working on it, and I saw another plugin that I can be like, after... I could be like, hit a button and it'll just go back like 2 seconds and then go again.
Nice.
But then I have to like hit a live button. It still needs to be, it's still there. But yes, it does exist. We tried it last night, but we don't have time yet. So it will happen. What's the next round?
Next round is Crystal the Animal Lover and Amanda.
Crystal the Animal Lover in the 73 Honda Civic bucket. And Amanda with the cute cupcake. Oh my gosh, look how cute the cupcake is.
It's adorable.
It's adorable. Looking forward to these little ones. Look at, they're both so tiny. I love it. I love it.
Brittany says, I guess I need to hit the road to help. You know, an extra set of hands would help.
Right. We do have enough like food stuff and cute stuff to have like a food off at some point.
Yes. Yeah, we'll do, again, we discussed lots and lots of variables and things we do. We do have lots of plans for themes and all kinds of things.
And yes, this straightaway track is just for us to learn for right now. All right, here we go. Cupcakes with a cherry on top versus the bucket. Or maybe not.
Put Blake to work and earn his allowance. He's an adult. He doesn't get an allowance.
I know, right? I think I owe him $5 still. Oh, the cupcake. It's a little stale.
Aww.
As Crystal the Animal Lover comes out first. We made 2 seconds. 1972. Good job against a 248. Let's see if we can get this cupcake under a 2-second run.
Morgan has a taco Hot Wheel, and it's called the Carne Asada.
Oh my gosh, which one do you have? Is it the red one? I found one that I haven't opened yet or shown Crystal. It's got burger and fries in the back.
Oh my gosh.
It's, can you see it?
Lower.
The focus ain't there. Here, I'll put it over here. Inside the trailer, if I take it out, it's a burger and fries are in there.
Is that a car?
If it's a car in the back of a trailer, like if I open it up, I'd pull the car out and it would look just like the cupcake car.
Gotcha, I see, okay.
So, I don't know, it's in there still with a lot of other things.
Amanda said she's nervous.
Okay, Amanda, we're trying to get you under 2 seconds in this right lane here.
Morgan has the regular taco one and a green one.
Allowance, I never have that. You have so much more money than me. Also, I owe you $5. Literally, I owe you $5 from the other day. I think I called you the other day asking for cash. Out of the gate, the cupcake's hanging tight. Woo! Crystal the Animal Lover ekes it out, but what a respectable run by dessert.
By dessert?
Yes. Good job. Good effort by dessert. We'll put Froggy back here. Dessert goes there. AJ advances over here. This isn't so bad.
All right, let's get this on the screen so everyone can see. Crystal the Animal Lover advances with an average of 1.984. A nice job. Amanda, not too far behind with 2.034 with the cupcake.
Good job. I was trying to, I don't know, I was going to bring it up in the corner, but there's no cute way to display this week. But we're working on a cute way to display the leaderboard. I don't know.
Chris says that AJ said, "Mommy, you lose again."
Oh, just this time. Don't worry. The mommy's car's fast on the turns and stuff when it's turn track night.
So, we've got another set of 8 races to do on round 1, but the people advancing from this set to round 2 will be Nikki, Chris, Sam, Greg, Jamie, Blake, AJ, and Crystal the Animal Lover.
Nice. Can you scroll up one more time for that? Oh, right. Fantastic.
Morgan has a valid point. Blake had almost everything he wanted as a child. He didn't need an allowance. Absolutely.
All right, so where does this bring us now? Are we heading on to the other side of the bracket?
We are going to the other side of the bracket, but we still have 6 open spots.
Okay, so what's that mean?
That means, who wants a car?
Yes. Okay, so cars are, we decided, $5 super chats only, no memberships, no gifted subs, nothing. Just straight $5. I have a box of Hot Wheels here. A big box of Hot Wheels. You'll be able to pick from some. They're all brand new. You can't see on any of the cameras, but they're all brand new. I have like a 3000 GT.
We can't see those like at all.
No, but I have like all these Hot Wheels. So you could pick a Hot Wheel. The Hot Wheel is ours. We own it, but it gets cataloged into the list. Can you bring up the spreadsheet with the list, please, So it goes cataloged in here, into the list here. A photo will be taken and entered. I got a bunch of them in there. And then on race night, you'll be able to choose which one you want depending on the theme of the race. Okay. So you'll be able to do that. I have some Ford Escorts.
Morgan wants to know if you have a Ford Bronco.
I couldn't find any of the juice. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Beer Humbug wants a Vega. Oh, that's the first car I remember my mom having.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Vega.
I have like a Nissan Z, I have a Dodge
Morgan
Viper.
says, or a purple one.
A purple, what was it called? What's it
Just anything purple.
A purple any car? I don't have a purple any car. Let me look. I don't think so. I have an 84 Mustang. I have a Volvo Gasser.
Why don't you pull out some things and show them on the camera over here?
I was supposed to take photos of everything for the screen, and it just wasn't.
But you didn't, so if you want to... Morgan says, that's okay. I got some. I'll make sure to send mine.
Yeah, send yours in. Okay, let's see, I don't know, like, I have, like, gassers.
Still can't see it. It's tilted back.
Is it? I don't know how that's tilted forward.
That works.
I have, like, I try to stick to real car names, because I know you guys have that. I have, like, a Dodge Viper, and I have a Lotus, and I have a 84 Ford Cogsworth. That one looks pretty rad.
You have to slide that over more.
I'll slide up. I'll just move them.
Morgan with the super chat claiming the Mustang.
I have a Camaro. Which Mustang? Did I show a Mustang? I have a Gold Liberty Walk. That's kind of cool. This isn't the best way to show them. I'm sorry.
What's that silver? Oh, you had a silver one there, but it was cut off. We couldn't see it.
I have I was supposed to take pictures of all of them. There's a Ford Escort. This was not the way to go about this. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
3000 GT. As far as the Mustangs, let me grab what the Mustang was. I'm sorry. Sorry for clunky chat. I'm coming back. There's an 84 Mustang. Is that the one you're talking about, Morgan? There's an 84 Mustang.
Were you even alive in the 80s, Morgan?
No, I remember when she was all of a sudden alive.
When she was all of a sudden alive.
There's a Dodge. There's a Camaro. There's a BMW 507 convertible.
What do you have that's a Mustang?
I have this gray 84 Mustang right here. And then I have a...
Oh, Chris. Why do you super chat it so I have to read it?
I have a pink and white Subi.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Chris wants to know.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Did you hear that orcas have a new favorite restaurant?
I have a Range Rover. Oh my gosh, is this a submarine joke?
It's Five Guys now delivering subs.
Oh, Oh man.
You're going to hell in case you're wondering.
Oh man. Even the Hot Wheel community got into it with the Hot Wheel car that looked like the sub. I was like, oh,
what
that's
kind
beautiful.
of car is that?
This is a Range Rover Classic.
Okay, so we've got a super chat from Morgan claiming one.
Right. So she got the.
We've got Chris super chatted. Are you claiming a new car, Chris?
I have a Corvette.
Husky Mombronico wants something Ford. Wave 900 super chatted for the Liberty Walk.
All right. And that gold Liberty Walk is awesome. I just picked it up the other day. They have a red one at Target too. Yeah, this Nissan Liberty Walk's rad. So I just have to write the name on the back of the card, and then it's yours. Morgan said something about a Mustang, and I do have Fords. I have a Ford Escort. I have a Ford Cogsworth. This is a Range Rover, so it's not. This is a Corvette with like a snake or something on it. That kind of looks rad. Yeah, I didn't. Sorry. Next week I'll have just photos, and then I can just bring photos on the screen. I have a Volvo Gasser.
Okay, so we've got Wave 900's car. What do you have that's a Ford?
Mazda Cosmos. Okay, so what do I have for
Husky Mombronico?
So for Fords, I have this Ford Cogsworth here. I have a Ford Escort RS 2000. With the racing back wheels, like you know how like when you go to the track you gotta put the other pair of wheels on, so it's only got the one pair of wheel on it. I love it.
You had nothing purple, right?
I have nothing purple. There was just nothing like on the shelves for purple. Dodge Viper, Camaro is not Ford. Camaro. Hold on, just give me one more second.
And thank you guys so much for super chatting for cars. We appreciate the support, and it'll get you into the race. So we've got. Let me put some people in here.
Dodge,
we know how many spaces we have left.
Dodge, Corvette, Ford Focus. Here's an 08 Ford Focus with some like race stuff going on it. It's got like some race stuff. So I have that, and I have the red, this one, and then let me see. Let me take one more swipe at Fords. I don't think an El Segundo is a Ford car.
An El Segundo?
I have a Nissan Z. I have a Jeep Wrangler. No, that's the only Fords that I have up for grabs. Oh wait, I do have a Ford Interceptor police car.
Morgan says Owen said the red one, so the Escort.
The Ford Escort one?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I see it?
Yes, and that'll be Morgan's because she had did pick. Okay, so the rest of the Fords are these three here for the Fords of whoever had the other Ford thing.
Husky Mombronico.
Husky Mombronico.
She wants Ford Focus. Do you have a Ford Focus?
Yeah, that's that rad.
She said that's the kind of car she has.
Yeah, that's rad. It's got like the racing. It's got the racing wheels on it. It's like pink on the back and stuff. It's like pink on the back and stuff.
Oh, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah, you'll get to see it when it comes alive. Okay. So that was for. Okay, so that was that.
Okay, I added them to the spreadsheet. The three of you are in there. If anybody else wants to get a car tonight, please say something.
Speak now or hold your peace.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Ooh, an Audi. Alright, and remember, if you do win tonight, you will unlock one of your choosing. You will unlock one of these two for your collection here. Okay, putting these back in the case here.
Scott wants to know what kind of time the fire truck does.
Let's find out. We'll run a fire truck race. How many more slots do we have open for
We have 3 slots.
Okay, cool. So then,
Brittany with the super chat says, please, cop car. Do you have a cop car?
I do have a cop car. I have a few, but okay. But do you want a cop car period, or you wanted that cop car? Because I have a few cop cars.
Cyber Husky says, if you need another racer, hubby said you can race one of his.
We can throw it in there. I have a car. You have a car. I would like to see Crystal throw in a car. All right. Let me grab...
Doris wants to know if Brittany's gonna catch us speeding.
Oh, maybe so. I definitely do want to do a cop night one night where you like let him go a few seconds afterwards. Okay, so there's this Ford Police Interceptor that you saw. Can you go back to the bigger screen, please? There's this Dodge Charger Pursuit NASA vehicle. I got this because I actually got a speeding ticket on base. I actually got a speeding ticket on base from one of these people in this car. So I had to get it, right? Then there's this Dodge Charger drift car that says Pursuit on it, and it's green. And then there's this Dodge Charger SRT
and
EMS
it's green,
car.
but we can't tell. It just looks white.
It just looks white. Yeah, it's green screen, but you can't tell because it looks white. Okay. And then I'll put back the Viper and the 84. Oh, that 84 Mustang is almost Vanilla Ice-ish. It's so Vanilla Icy. Okay.
Athena wants the red GT, but can't pay for it tonight. We don't have a show tomorrow, but next time we do it, we can kind of, I don't know, set that aside.
Yeah, just claim the red GT. No one's got, I mean, when we're done picking, we're done picking. But that 3000 GT's new and rad, and I remember it from the 90s. Like, my friend had a red 3000 GT, all-wheel drive, so cool. So cool. Okay, so...
Aw, Morgan with the super chat for Athena's red GT. That was so nice of you.
Well, thank you, Morgan.
Thank
and there
you,
you
Morgan.
go. 'Tis yours now. The 1994 Mitsubishi 3000 GT, straight out of my childhood. My friend's dad had that, and I always thought it was rad. So I grabbed it just the other day at the Walmart right here up the street. I found it on the shelf.
Brittany's claiming the first cop car that you showed.
The Intercept, the Ford that would be like this Ford Interceptor one. Perfect. We'll enter you all into the spreadsheet here, and then we'll get back racing. At least these ones, Crystal. I don't know who's on the what. Oh, are you like writing them in there now in the big spreadsheet?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I write them on the name on the back, and at the end of the night, I go back in.
Whichever.
Guys,
Okay,
all right.
so Brittany's
racing-
already got a car in tonight, but we can add Athena here.
Also, well, let's pop open Brittany's car and let's do a fun run real quick. Let's head back to the other thing against. You said you guys wanted to see that fire truck go down. Although I have a bin of 300 Hot Wheels. 300 Hot Wheels that can go down this track in a box that weighs like 50 pounds over there.
And Brittany says
So-
that's the closest to the car that her dad drove on duty.
All right, let's see if Pops' car can do with this fire unit here.
Do I have to be careful?
Nope. That's the best part is you get to just rip them open. So we'll run one in each lane, and then Crystal will start entering more names into the bracket.
I've done that already.
Oh, perfect.
Actually. I'm
And then
on
we'll
top
run.
of things over
Ooh,
here.
this feels
Did
good.
you write names on? Oh, do you have a?
This feels good. All right, so let's see who can get down this lane.
So this is not for the bracket. This is
No.
just for fun.
This is just our fun run real quick here. While Crystal is getting ready and I are getting ready for the next bracket here. Oh wow! Dang! 911 ain't no joke in your town. That was almost a tie. I don't even know who won on that.
Who was in the yellow lane?
The yellow lane was the fire truck. Fire truck's got good weight to it. Fire truck's 20 years old. Switch lanes here. I want to say it's going to be an even race this time. It's going to be an even race. Whoa! Across there. 926 to a 946. Very close. Respectable times. Under a 2-second. Under a 2-second run. Alright, since Brittany, you're just going to be over here with the other car off to the side over here. With the other fire guy here. Is your bracket full now? My bracket is full now. Crystal,
We have two cars.
left?
2 spaces.
We have 2 spaces left?
Yeah.
So there might be, Crystal and I might be entering our cars since
Hang
there's
on,
2
I have
spaces
to get
left.
these who's. Because I already put them in the bracket. So this was Wabe will go against Morgan.
Is the rail car one of those regular collections or like one of those, it's not like a treasure hunt or anything, it's just a regular one. The speed trap area, I know, huh? Actually, Blake, when I went and picked up the webcam, because I had to borrow one of Blake's webcams because mine died, I brought him, he asked me to bring the parts that just showed up today in the mail because we are building a speed trap, so I'll put that car by there. Also, it's pretty fast. It'll go to your collection for race night. Crystal's almost done here, and we'll go on to round bracket 2. We're learning as we go. The brackets will probably be a little bit quicker, filled easier in the future. For right now, this is kind of fun. This is new. This is new.
Okay, and Husky Mom Bronico will go against Athena.
What's your most chaotic looking car? I don't really have one. I learned after the first week everybody wants something that looks real or a real name on a car, so I kind of stuck to those now.
I like this one. It's the Art series or something.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. And that one's a Ford.
Husky Mom Bronico got.
And that one's on an actual Ford. What will the first bracket be?
First bracket is Amanda Moline against Kim Momo Van, or whatever you were calling it.
Yes. So in the Momo Van here, this close line, can you turn off that, please? Yeah, thank you. Actually, I put a Teen Wolf
on top of it.
I put Teen Wolf on top of there. So Teen Wolf's going to be here in the near lane. On the other side with the Aston Martin, the blue raced out GT3 Aston Martin. Actually, I'm looking for this to be a pretty close race, to be honest. All right. First race in the far bracket. Down the track we go, and it looks like Teen Wolf, or is this Teen Wolf 2? Who's on the top of the car? Is it Michael J. Fox, or is it, who was the other one? Not Scott Bakula. Who's the other guy that...
I never saw it. I have no idea.
It's the guy from, who's the girl on Family Ties? The not Tina Yothers, the other sister.
Justine Bateman?
Yeah, who's her brother?
Jason Bateman.
I think Jason Bateman was Teen Wolf 2. I think Jason Bateman was Teen Wolf 2.
That sounds familiar.
All right, so the Aston Martin wins by like 2/100ths of a second?
Less than that. It was 988 to 996.
Wow, what a close race. Looking for Teen Wolf. Who by the way, hit its Teen Wolf head on the finish line here. So I'm gonna go ahead and rock this back a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it down. Sport mode. Let's go for race 2. I'm looking for the Teen Wolf fan to come out ahead, and it was very close, and a little wreck afterwards.
Is that 2.000?
That is 2.000. Little after battle heat there.
All right, going over to our bracket.
Momo Mobile didn't
with
like
an
that.
average of 1.974, Amanda Moline moves forward.
Mm-hmm. Now without some controversy afterwards.
All right, next battle is between Jess and Gypsy.
Oh my gosh, so Jess has got this beautiful green Porsche that is super fast. Also, Jess loves The Nightmare Before Christmas. As you know, second favorite movie. All right, we're all lined up here. I look forward to this being a close race. Crystal, I can't even tell you which one of these two cars is going to be the fastest.
Let's see.
Down the straight they go. It looks like it's a tie on the big end. Jess is a little faster with the green Porsche. What's it look like in front of the green screen here? It's almost mute. Jack Skellington. What's up with the little like?
Is it a pumpkin?
It's a pumpkin butt.
king?
It's a little pumpkin butt. Yeah, it's the only time they use that color on this car here. I kind of love it for
Can
that.
I see it in real life? Like it just has a pumpkin shoved in the back of the car.
It's just got
Lower.
pumpkin butt.
Lower. Weird.
I know.
You just said woo.
Yes. Jess does have a fast car. That Porsche is really good. It's weighted well on the back. That really helps here. Race number 2. I'm looking for Jack Skellington to pull out this one here. Jack Skellington isn't gonna come away with the victory tonight.
We got another 2.0 there.
Dang.
And Jess advances.
So many green cars that don't,
Oh, you need to grab Mooch. And Mooch adjusts the track.
Catzilla! Catzilla. Okay.
So with an average of 1.932, Jess advances over Gypsy, who had a 2.006.
Fantastic. I am looking forward to this next race. Look at it. It's a toaster and it pushes it.
Nice. So this is Cass's car, right?
Yes, this is Cass's car, which is the peanut butter. It's a toaster oven, or it's a toaster that does actually toast.
Morgan with the super chat says Jack Skellington lost because he has no guts. But
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so
Nice.
much. Morgan, everybody.
Jess can't do a dancing gif, but we can picture it.
So against Cyber Huskies, yet to be named, I think this is a Ford. This is a 65 Mustang convertible with the custom Husky sticker on the front.
Nice.
and the custom Cyber Husky riding in the back seat. Get out of my dreams, and hopefully into the victory
And into my
circle.
car.
Out of the gate, toast has been added to bread for the win.
Shut up.
Wow. Running a 194.
That was Cass's car?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, toast for the win. Switching lanes here, we're looking for Cyber Husky to beat a 2.0 just to save face here. We're going to really need a discrepancy in time for Cyber Husky to go on, but looking stylish. We'll see if that 39-cent extra charge to add toast to bread makes the difference, and it does. It does. Cyber Husky running a 248. Toast not stale this time.
So with that, Cass advances with an average of 1.936 to Cyber Husky's 2.068.
Wow, good job, Toast. Way to go, Toast. I love it. Is that Toast the topping it is? Whatever it took to make it go faster, yes. So who do we have up next?
We have Cass's sister Andy versus my brother Jason.
Oh my gosh, with this like rocket ship looking car.
So Jason specifically picked this car because I believe on the front it has a little thing.
It had a little diffuser that I had to pop into place here, so to make it go fast. So this one can like get out of the gate well.
We'll see if that helps.
I like this one. A little concerned about the green car getting out of the gate tonight. Moochzilla walking across the track for a natural disaster.
He's done here.
And out of the gate, we have a close race in Jason's car. Oh! Cut off at the finish line, though.
I can't see what happened at the finish
The
line.
rocket car needed to hit the thrusters a little bit earlier. Switch lanes here to see if we'll see if the Evil Knievel rocket can get going a little bit quicker there. Actually, I think it's in this lane here. As soon as this car hit the turns, it blew past Jason's car. So on a night where there's turns, there's a lot less friction on the turns. So watch, if this car loses, look for it to come out of the winner's circle ahead of the other car. Oh, they're both pretty even. And again, whoa! Jason's car went to the finish line. But wow, that other rocket car was faster on the turns. It made up a lot of time on the turns.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right, so with that, Jason advances with a time of 1.916 and Andy's
Jason!
1.981.
All right.
Now we've got Doris against Bradley, my nephew.
Catzilla for the inspection. Yes, right? Catzilla for the inspection. Oh my gosh. Perfecto39 with the super chat. Thank you so much. Very fun night. Even though your car didn't win, thank you so much. I'm glad you're having a good time. This will evolve. Also, you sent a whole box of cars. Oh my gosh. You'll be able to pick and choose for your next rounds. I just grabbed a cute pink car for this round and sent it there. So thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, I hope this is good and fun.
I'm glad people are enjoying
I
it.
do.
We've got 60 people watching right now.
I love the little winner circle.
That's cute.
And I love your little thing. We'll dial that in more in future weeks. But I love this so far. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. What are we having up next?
We've got Doris against Bradley.
With the gas monkey, the gold gas monkey, but that's the matte gold. If you could find the shiny gold gas monkey, that's a super treasure hunt car.
Is it?
Yes, against Bradley's.
I went shopping with Bradley,
F1
and he picked
mobile.
out this car.
Feels light on the track, but usually cars like this do well on turns on an F1 track.
Yeah.
Let's see who wins here. I'm looking for this Gas Monkey to show us what it's got. Out of the gate, the Gas Monkey blows up big.
Oh, wah, wah.
Bradley's car makes a sub 2.0, respectable time. But the Gas Monkey's gonna have to run again. The first car to blow up like the Challenger out of the gate.
You can't say that. Too soon, Dan. Too soon.
Run this again. Car's got a little bit of a spade on the front end, which out of the gate, since things between here and here and here and here aren't leveled, sometimes that car slides a little bit off of the track. We've been having to work on a little bit of the track here and here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run it solo here. We're looking for a sub 2 second run here. Out of the gate again, the car explodes.
Oh.
I know. That's okay. One more time here. There'll be
about to get a DNF.
There'll be a couple cars here that will have this issue because of the front end versus this track. We have a good lap this time.
There we go.
I think all the boost has been used up for the first. Oh, actually, a sub 2.0 isn't too bad. A 1992.
Little slower than Bradley's on that one, but let's switch to the tracks and see what happens. Doris says, "Oh man, that stinks. It happened on test night too."
It's okay. It's the. This isn't our final track either. This is our 1.0 track we've been working on. I've been working on moving stuff around, shimmying stuff up. I had little pieces of like cardboard and stuff like trying to come off of here to get this a little bit more even because there's a discrepancy where it comes off of. There's a discrepancy here, and then there's a discrepancy here because there's tolerances that are like off a little bit. It's fine for a retail user, but like we're running times here,
right?
So
it's a competition.
Yes, I'm not saying nothing bad about the system itself. You know, we're using it for maybe a little bit more than what it's supposed to be used for, but don't worry about your car blowing up. Clean start out of the gate. Bradley's car wipes out at the finish line. I have no idea how he was able to spin out that way, getting a no time. That right lane is cursed, but this far down the track is unheard of. That is in DNF time zone area, but we don't have DNFs today. We don't have DNFs today. The Gas Monkey's going to go ahead and stay in the lane over there. And we're going to run Bradley's car again to see if Bradley moves on or not. It just depends. Wow, what happened over here to the track with the car?
I don't know because I can't see. This is not the best location for me because I have no idea what's going on.
No, this isn't the best location. All right, a little bit of track maintenance here. Where's my official eye fixer here?
Track spacer?
My track spacer? Alright. That feels a little bit oh, we have a little wonky area up here.
Greg said that was a crazy spin out. I missed the whole thing.
Greg, I don't know how it wiped out there. I went to the Dollar Tree and got the foot-long tracks, so now we only have half as many of the plugs. But I've seen the pros like fuse them together. So eventually we'll have a fuse together, but then it's fused together, like where do I put it?
Right.
Right now we're mobile here. Alright, so we're gonna run Bradley down here to see if we can get a valid time. Down the track he goes. Oh, he spins out again! Off the track to the floor! If you brake incorrectly in these F1 cars, they just take you out. Good thing the driver's got a helmet on. These open wheel races, they're nothing to joke about. Out of the gate and down the track to end. Oh! Did we get a time?
No.
Still no time. We'll run it one more time. We had it down the track. Look for another wipeout this time. Hopefully you can wipe out across the finish line.
Yeah, we gotta get an average here.
I love it. Down the track he goes. He's scared. Ow! Holds his breath.
Made it.
With a 1962. I'm not liking this chunk of track right here. I've replaced it once already. And I'm not really happy with it. Before it started, I replaced a few different pieces of track, flipped stuff around.
Yeah, you've got some different stuff going on because you've got two pieces on one side and one piece on the other.
Oh, you mean right here?
Yeah.
I agree. We need some track maintenance. We need some
like
track
right now?
No.
Okay.
No. Who won that one?
All right. So with that, sorry, Doris. Bradley moves on with an average of 1.973 against Doris's 2.011.
All right, so this was this one over here. All right, so now we're on to the newer cars.
Yes, so this is going to be Wabe 900
With
who got the Nissan.
Oh yeah, the Liberty Walk. Oh my gosh, I love this car. Oh, it spins so fast. It looks so good. It's got so much dimension to it.
And that will go against Morgan's Ford Escort.
Oh, that Liberty Walk's looking good. Yes, this cute little Ford Escort. It says Hot Wheels Rock on the license plate.
That's cute.
It's got the racing wheels, so you don't chew up your Monday through Friday wheels on here. Super cute. Looking for that Liberty Walk to hit those turbos. Out of the gate, brand new cars. Too close to tell at the end. Liberty Walk running a 920 over 932 on that Ford. Pretty close, if you ask me.
That is pretty close.
Pretty close.
Brady says the yellow side has a slight curve at the downhill.
Uh-huh.
Don't fix it now. It is what it is.
The Liberty Walk now in that close lane, right?
In yellow, yes.
All right. It's a pretty tight race. See if we can even things up here. Out the gate, the Liberty Walk is faster, but barely. I feel like if there was just a little bit more track, that red Ford Escort would have something for that Liberty Walk, who was starting to lose speed. Didn't really do well around the corners either. That red car is going to do well on turn night, on twist and turn night.
So, on that one, Morgan ran the exact same time in both lanes. 1.932. That was our first tie on the two lanes.
Okay.
And then Wabe 900 moves forward with an average of 1.924.
Oh, so that was close. So is that a 10th?
1,000. Oh, yeah. 24 to 30, less than a 10th. Less than 100th. Because 10th is the first one. I was told there would be no math. I put formulas in here so I didn't have to math.
Did we say that Bradley's car went?
Yes. Bradley's moving forward.
All right, and that Liberty Walk looks beautiful on there. Who picked that Liberty Walk? Good
Wabe
call.
900.
Wait, I almost kept that. There's a few cars that I have that are in these boxes here that they just don't get put up. They're mine, and I almost took that one, but I'm glad to see it in play. I'm glad to see it be used.
Ooh. I thought this one had a crack, but apparently it just has a windshield wiper, molded into the back
on the
window.
3000 GT.
That's Athena's, and it's gonna go against Husky Mom Bronico's.
3000 GT looks rad. Oh, you're
Oh, sorry.
The 3000 GT is rad. I can see the front and the rear windshield wipers. All-wheel drive. I guess Athena's Ford Focus.
No, that's Athena's the red.
Oh, Athena's
Husky
red.
Mom Bronico's the
Husky Mom's Ford Focus with those beautiful pink rear wheels on there. I like the way you're lined up against the corner here. I do feel like that the Ford Focus is gonna have to get out of the gate quicker because that 3000 GT is gonna pass at the heavy big end. All right, out of the gate we go. Brand new cars. They look so slick right now. That 3000 GT slipping a gear. Ford Focus taking advantage of it and winning in that near lane. Guess that'd be the far lane for all the people that want to be correct. No.
That was green, right? Wait. Husky Mom Bronico won, right? In the yellow lane?
Yes, correct.
She's blue car.
Correct. No, it was like this. It was like this. So,
Yeah.
the 3000 GT won? The 3000 GT was in the
I
near
don't know
lane.
what a 3000 GT is.
The red car
right?
was in the near lane, I believe. And then, so they need to switch. But, so the red car was in the near lane, and I guess won? I thought the blue car eked it out, but...
1.932 was the winner against 1.968.
Yes, and then now I gotta change it. But yes, we were looking at the car.
Okay, so now red is in the green.
Red is in the green. And who won that first one? Then the red car won the first one? The GT? I thought the GT lost, but yes, red car won. Okay, yes.
Okay. Hold on. Or don't.
Or don't. Out of the gate, 3000 GT doing a little bit worse in that lane. Running a 1980. A little disappointed in the 3000 GT right away, but that don't mean anything. Some of these cars get out of the gate pretty quick.
That one may have been our closest.
Who won that one?
With 1.952, Husky Mount Bronico just barely won over Athena, who had 1.956.
In the blue car?
Yes.
Wow. So far, that is the closest. Well, this Liberty Walk is rad. Alright, so that leaves 2 empty spots.
Yes.
We have... You can...
You want to do me versus you?
Or, yeah, you want to do me... Or do you want to do you versus Cyber Hubby's here? He's got a car? I'll do me versus you. Let's do... Well, Cyber said he was here. He should have his car if he's here. What do you want to do, Crystal? You want to open up one of your
Whatever you want to
here?
do.
You have some cars options. You have some car options in there.
I do.
Crystal's gonna go ahead and grab a car here. What do you got? She's gonna open up her
My donut.
Her donut car. That looks kind of cool. So donut car it is. It's got some racing wheels on it. It could go. You can open up your donut car.
And what are you gonna do, Dan?
Let's see. What do I have?
Cyber Hubby says race the Gremlin.
Oh, we can race the Gremlin, but man, this Gremlin is from like the 70s. But we could race the Gremlin. I don't know if the Gremlin can go, but you know what? We could race you up against the Cyber Husky's Gremlin.
Cyber Hubby.
Cyber Hubby's Gremlin from 1974. Was this actually yours? Was this actually? Wow, your blue car looks rad up there, by the way. Can we go to that? Yeah, please. Yeah, look at that. 1974 OG metal heavy Hot Wheel against the cute Sugar Rush.
It's probably not going to be fast at all, but it's a donut. It doesn't really look like a donut, but they say it's a donut.
I'm not really sure what that green car is because I have an old car. I have an old one of my old Hot Wheels from the 70s. I have, and that thing's fast as heck.
Yeah.
Old versus young. Let's see who's got the sugar. Out of the gate, it's a dozen donuts for the next round. Barely beating out.
Look at me go.
Barely beating out the Gremlin, which looks great, by the way, for being so old. We'll switch lanes here. Let's get another look at this Gremlin here. This is a Hot Wheel that's older than you, everybody. I do have a couple of those as well. I think I have enough to do like a retro night from the old 70s. The Gremlin's, you know, probably hasn't seen a quarter-mile track in a long time. Love it. I love it. All right, Crystal. Let's see if your donut can beat 2 seconds. Greg says, we had a Gremlin when I was a kid. Yes, one from childhood. Nice. Down the street it goes, and the Gremlin needs a little bit of work. When it's time to add some graphite and stuff to these cars, when we start supercharging them, I'll put a little graphite on the wheels, and then that thing will really move. Crystal, you beat a sub 2 second there.
Not only that, much like Morgan, I ran the exact same time in both lanes.
That's a consistent ride here.
Donuts for the win.
Donuts for the win.
So on that one, I will advance. So for this half of the bracket, those advancing will be Amanda Moline, Jess, Cass, Jason, Bradley, Wabe 900, Husky Mount Bronico, and me. Morgan wants to know if we are going to have a loser's bracket. That is something we did discuss. Time-wise, it's already 7:30. We're not going to have time to do that tonight, but at some point in the future, we will try to work that in. A loser's bracket.
Yes, because we could do it smaller and then have a loser's bracket.
Yes. Uncle Yukon wants to know if we read his comment above.
I did not. I did not. But yeah, so okay, so we're on to the next one. We still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 cars. Okay.
Uncle Yukon, I don't know how far up it was.
I would like to figure out a way, because 32 brackets long. I mean, this is going on a long time, and some of you guys are out. Like, some of your, like, Froggy's car has been sitting here for a half an hour, and so is PRM Buck. So there's gonna have to be a way to, like, do this, but there's also a lot of cars. I do have the 6-lane raceway, but 6 lanes down a car is a little chaotic.
Yes.
A little chaotic.
And then we don't get times, we just get who won. So Uncle Yukon says Gamer H can get the other Hot Wheel car that he's sending on Friday. So he's going to send his own car and another one for Gamer H.
Perfect.
That's very nice of
Yes.
you. Thank you. If you haven't packaged them up yet, write names on the back of them. That will really help us.
If not, no biggie, but yeah, that would definitely help. But yeah, so we'll have different events. We'll have different ways of going about delivering this stuff. I do believe 32 feels a little long.
Yes, but we wanted to get as many people as possible to play in.
And
here.
we're collecting data. We'll take this data and we'll figure out what we like and don't like about this to come for next time. And like I said, some of these times we're gonna do this on a Saturday, where it's gonna be the track's gonna be a lot more intricate.
Cyber Husky is heading out. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Bye, Cyber Husky. All right.
Okay, next race is now going to be Nikki's Porsche against Chris's Shaggin'
Is that what you're calling that?
I don't know.
Does it have a rocket on the back so it can get to the shaggin' quicker? It looks like it's got some...
Uncle Yukon, no need to retape it. You'll just have to let us know when we get it, which is which.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, dude.
No
don't worry.
worries.
It's not like 100 packages are coming... Well, I shouldn't say that. All right. Semifinals, I guess, or semifinals.
And thank you, Uncle Yukon. That's very nice
Yeah,
of you.
it is.
We really have an awesome community.
We do. This has been so fun. I can't believe how many people have cars in their race, and Nikki's Porsche didn't get out of the gate as fast as Chris's, but pretty much as soon as we hit the flats, it was over. Running an 1880. Wow. I don't know. That might be the fastest time of the night. I don't know if anybody's broken. Nobody's broken the 17s, right?
Sam did an 1864.
Okay, so nobody's broken the set to the 17s yet, though.
I don't think so, but I'll have to scroll through to see. Okay, Chris is in yellow now.
Yeah, this red Porsche's got a nice rear end, which keeps the car just like pushing forward.
Frankenbrain Jeff is here and says, so this is a thing now, huh?
Dude, this is what it's come to, man.
Dan needed to play with toys.
This is what it's come to. That being said, you need to send in your Hot Wheels so you can race. All right. We're looking for the bus to beat that sub 2 in that right lane. Both putting up great times, but when we get to the semifinal rounds, that Porsche has got a little bit of a faster time. The times are picking up. The track is getting faster.
Yes, Nikki ran faster in both lanes than she did on her first race. Chris ran slower in yellow, faster in green, sorry. And the winner on that one is going to be Nikki. Nikki, you will advance to the next round against either Sam or Greg.
Fantastic. And one thing I saw about Greg's car is, look how close together the wheels are, width-wise.
I have no perspective because it's so tiny. The silver one?
Yeah, the silver one. I don't know what that does, but they're so close together. So we have Greg's Dodge against Sam's...
Greg's silver, yes.
Greg's silver. Against Sam's teal car. Both cars are fast. This might be the race. This might be one of the race of the nights right here. Both of these cars are fast cars. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Out of the gate, Sam's car has a lead, but at the end, Greg having a wipeout. Good thing that I do not have any trees back here. Completely wipes out into the medical team. Coming back, who won that one?
Greg had the 1.874 against Sam's 1.904. Sam ran a little slow on that one.
I think Sam was winning until right here. Greg going for broke, though, just wipes the turn. Switch up lanes here. Good thing that we have...
Brittany said I blunk. She missed it.
Good thing we have mandatory safety devices installed in the car. Well, maybe on the Hot Wheels, the Matchbox cars, maybe not so much. Don't miss this exciting race. Sam's car getting faster out of the gate, and Greg trying to catch up at the end before hitting the cameraman. Cameraman's gonna need medical attention. What a close race. Greg's car, though, just can't seem to get it together after the finish line.
All that matters is what happens up until the finish line.
And all I heard is Greg's got a problem finishing.
Greg is moving forward with an average of
What?
1.879.
What? An upset? His car's in pieces.
Against Sam's 1.892. Sam may have had the fastest time
What?
prior to that. Let me look. Sam had a 864.
What? Is this an upset?
I think so.
Greg's literally out of his tree.
Yeah, Sam had the fastest time on the first round and got bested by Greg.
Wow. Can he get it together before the finals, though? Couldn't get around the turn twice. Bad news there.
He says those close tires make it hard to steer.
Apparently so, because it just went... I mean, there's banked turns there that are higher than the actual car. couldn't handle himself at the end. On to the next round, Crystal. Who we have up next here?
We've got Jamie versus Blake.
Yes, Jamie in his fantasy car, and Blake in his fantasy car, and Jamie in a car that almost could run forward or backwards. Look at that thing. You know, one of the nights it made this really crazy noise coming out the bottom of the car.
Frankie Brain Jeff says, count those hanging chads.
All of them. I'm not even sure who's going to win this race, but Jamie's car is a fast one. Blake's got the lead. Oh, it crashes at the end. It still pulls the time. How does that work? He rail slides at the end, which causes him the victory, but he produced a time, so I can't rerun it.
Well, it is what it is.
He produced a time. Wow. Robbed. It's just a little lump right here on some of these lower hanging cars. Wow. Robbed at the end. I think this is the way did I...
Blake said no!
Wait, which way?
Blake was green.
Oh, because of lower time. Okay. Oh my gosh. At the end. At the end. Looking for some right lane redemption here. Out of the gate, Blake ain't messing around this time and takes the victory over Jamie's Hugenwagen. Herfin. But I think that first race cost Blake. And I think that might send Jamie to the next round.
It did. Jamie averaged 1.94. Blake with 1.982.
Oh my gosh, you might have won if it weren't for
those meddling kids.
If it weren't for those meddling kids at the finish line. All right, next up we have I Should Be in Bed AJ versus
It's summer break.
Crystal the Animal Lovers Bucket. I look forward to this being a good race.
No, poor Blake. No! Blake's blaming you.
Out of the gate, both green cars cross the finish line. But the green bucket for Crystal the Animal Lovers faster for this round. We'll change lanes and do it again, which is really surprising considering all that engine power that AJ's got on the golf cart here.
He did much better on the first round with sub 2 seconds. Not this time.
Running those tiny wheels on that custom Civic really paid off. This car does really well around turns and stuff, but it dies when the track's longer. If you'll notice, well, let's see if we notice. AJ out of the gate faster on this one, not playing around, running a sub 2, which is good for the night. That is a good run. They split it 1-1, but who had the best average time? We'll let the math nerds figure it out.
We'll let the formula figure it out, because I refuse to do math. That puts Crystal advancing to the next round with an average of 1.989. Sorry, AJ, that was a close one.
In the tiny little,
Blake said, wow, when did you get transparent cars?
I know, right? All right, so we're on to the next round.
The other half of this.
We're on to the next bracket.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is going to be Amanda Moline against Jess.
This is going to be a good one here. We're getting down to the pointy end where all these cars are fast and parity is here. Green Mustang looks flashy, but boy, do I love that Gulf blue and orange paint job.
So on the first round, Jess had a better time, a better average.
Out of the gate!
Oh,
Jess wiped out!
Went way too fast and I didn't see who was in which.
Oh, it's okay. The blue car, Amanda's car pulled a 1.936 and just pulled a 0.
I need to know. Okay, yellow track, because I need to know which box to put it in. So yellow track.
Yellow track out of 1.936.
That was Amanda?
Yes.
Okay.
And Jess ran no time.
Got it.
That left lane's a little tricky tonight. Well, I don't know. That right lane proved to be a handful as well. Get just down this lane again, a runner at a time. Go car, go! She says. Down the straightaway. There you go. Just pulling a 1.920.
A little faster on that one.
A little faster. We'll switch it up and do it again. Maybe this time all the cars can stay on the track. Okay. We're looking to get a complete racing on this one, right? We just wanted to get 2 good times on it here. Let's see who gets out of that gate the quickest. Out of the gate. Oh, it's almost a tie! But the Gulf blows up with track limits. What's going on here? Dang. Track causing blowups late in the race tonight.
So Jess had a lower average in the first round, and she held on to that. Her average was 1.916 this time, beating out Amanda Moline with 2.4.
Barely. The cars are exploding. Tracks are blowing up. Cool. All right, next round.
Next, we've got Cass against Jason.
Right. All right. So we have Cass in the 39 cents extra to add toast to bread. And we have Jason in the sports car that's pretty long and fast. Oh my gosh. It's pretty long and fast. Out of the gate, Toast comes alive, but Jason's car isn't a real car. It comes back at the end to win. But for a minute,
insulting.
But for a minute, it was all about Toast. It was all about Toast.
That was a pretty close one. Blake says he thinks this is a precedence for a recall. And he's using big words, so you know he means business.
Is that coming from one of the wiper outers?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just,
Weren't you listening, Blake? It is what it is.
It's just the track. This little speed bump right there on the lanes. Let's see if Toast's got anything for this 55 blue car here. He does it! Oh! Both of them running under 2 seconds. Toast with a 1932, but the regular car got a 1908. That's the end of Toast. You've gone stale, but that was a respectable run. That was a respectable run by Toast.
Jason beating out Cass. Jason had a 1.916 average. Cass had a 1.942. Nice job, Jason.
All right, next up.
Next up is going to be Bradley against Wabe 9000.
Oh man, Wabe with the Liberty Walk. So cool.
Let's see. Wabe had a faster average than Bradley on their first round.
See if that holds true when they actually go head to head here. The Liberty Walk's coming out strong. Running a 916 over a 2.014. That F1 car gets out of the gate to about right here faster, and the Liberty Walk just proves to be too much.
Blake says, my own father betraying me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I have them in the wrong lane. 916.
Bradley was in green.
Sorry, Blake. You should have been here for the. You should have been here.
Morgan says, that's loser talk, Blake. Don't worry, Blake. Morgan's already been eliminated.
Bradley's F1 car with the lead. A Liberty Walk blows up, but as opposed to time, will get to go again. But a 1972 for Bradley's car. The Liberty Walk, its front little wing here. I like getting out of the gate. We'll try this again to post the time. Out of the gate, the little Liberty Walk makes it down the track with a smooth run. 1.918.
Nice.
I feel like I've heard that number before. Pulls up next to the F1 car to see who's the winner here.
Wabe 900 advancing over Bradley with an average of 1.917 to Bradley's 1.993.
And a beautiful Liberty Walk. Over Bradley. Okay, this was Jason's other one.
Sunrise Sky says hi. Hello, friend.
Hello,
Thanks
welcome.
for hanging out.
You're just in time for the prettiest cars of the night to go on the track.
This is going to be my donut car against Husky Mountain Broncos. I don't know what it is.
It was a Focus, a Ford Focus. Crystal, who had the better time in the first round?
In the first round, Husky Mountain Bronco had a 1.952. I had 1.948, so I was faster.
Wow,
in the first
really?
round.
And the food?
Yeah, my donut's pretty fast.
It could be that spoiler. Out of the gate, the Ford's got the lead, but at the end, the Donut just keeps that momentum to come back to win. Crystal's got a secret smile on her face.
That was even faster than my first two runs.
Crystal's got
at the same time.
Crystal's got secret smiles over there. She's competitive.
To be fair, Husky Mountain Bronco's time on this lap was faster than my time on both laps, which was the same on the first round. But I got faster too.
Let's see who can win. The Ford Focus or Snacks?
Come on, donuts!
Ford Focus is taking the lead through there, and I don't think it had anything for the donut this time. The Ford Focus eked out the donut for the win. Good job, Ford Focus. But who had the best average time? Uh-oh.
By 1/1000th of a second. Sorry, has come on Braun.
Oh, it's rigged! It's rigged!
1/1000th. I had 1.938. She had 1.939.
The closest of
So
the night.
close.
The closest
So close.
of the night. So there he goes. Now we have 2, 4, 6, 8 cars left, 4 races for this next round.
Yes. So let's see where we are at. Advancing to the third round of races is going to be Nikki versus Greg, Jamie versus Crystal the Animal Lover.
Yes.
Jess versus Jason, Wave 900 versus me.
In the Liberty Walk. Wow. Fantastic. All right, on to this,
I can't believe that was so close.
I know, huh? That was
All right.
so close.
So this is going to be Nikki versus Greg. Fiddling with the track again? Shenanigans.
I was trying to keep the cars from exploding.
Oh wait, you have to tell me what's what.
Down the track we go.
Greg's
Jess and
in
Greg. Oh, we're even until Greg hit a little
No, that
bump
was
there.
Nikki and Greg.
Or Nikki and Greg are even.
Greg's in green, right?
Correct. Nikki getting it. Greg's car has a little slide out down here.
Can't
Little
get you on the
wobbly.
track in between a pair of races.
I'm just trying to see if we're where we can find where the explosions happen. Right there. It's right there. All right, flip lanes, and we'll see. Greg's in the close lane. Nikki's in the far lane. Nikki beating Greg out just by a few tenths there.
Husky on Veronica said, Baker against Baker. Congratulations, Crystal. Thanks. That was
Yahoo!
really close.
Out of the gate, Nikki's got to leave it. Greg made a comeback. Wow. That was too close for me to tell there at the end. It all happened so fast. Greg's car came out ahead on that one, but was the
Yeah.
discrepancy good enough to advance to the next round?
It was. Greg's moving
It
forward
was.
over Nikki with a time of 1.885 to Nikki's 1.893.
Yeah. This one doesn't even fit the tracks very well. It's on the lane. It's on the lane. Oh, Nikki, you did so well with this car. You have a good Porsche. Up next, oh my gosh, David versus Goliath.
Green one is Crystal.
Yes. We have Crystal the Animal Lover in her Honda versus Jamie's Hoodendoggen. Down the track they go. I expect this to be pretty one-sided here. Oh, not as bad as I thought. Jamie getting a 1.940 versus a 1.984. Still breaking the sub 2 second mark.
Greg says, you were supposed to win so I can go to bed. Nope. Sorry.
We'll figure. I don't know. There's too many people. I wanted to figure out little mini brackets that way you can like come and go like Dantix 2.0, but we don't have that down yet. I didn't realize there was gonna be so many people with cars. On to round number 2. Jamie's car gets out to a nice little lead here. It is sayonara for Crystal the Animal Lover, who can now probably already is in bed because it's like 3 hours later over there. Jamie advances.
Yes, Jamie with an average time of 1.934 over Crystal's 2.002 will advance to the next round, battling against Greg.
Greg wants to go out.
Interesting. We started with 16 cars on this side, and it came down to Jamie versus Greg. What are the odds?
What are the odds?
Oh, we moved forward on that side. Oh no, we're good. I'm sorry.
Greg's got to go to bed. It's still like light out. I still need dinner.
Don't worry, Greg. We've got 4 more races until we find out if you move forward.
Yes.
So this one is going to be Jess, which is the green car, right?
Yeah.
Versus Jason.
Both have pretty good times here.
They do. On the first round, I don't know who had a better average.
Just out of the gate, not very well there. Jason taking advantage of that in that fast lane where there's a little
Jason had a
stumble.
better average on the last one.
Little stumble out the gate. Jason's car does a good job on being slick on the sides and getting out of the gate here. Not a good takeoff for that green Porsche at the end of the night where it counts. Justin's gonna have to really make up some time here in this near lane if the green car wants to advance.
Okay, I'm ready.
Out of the gate a little better this time, and that Porsche gaps the 55 blue race car by a lot. That might be enough to make an upset. The green Porsche might have gotten the time that she needed in order to advance while Jason was sleeping on the job on that one. I'm not sure what happened there.
Jason's average came down to 1.924. but Jess's was 1.908.
Oh!
Jess moves forward to the next round. So, how does it come out that Jess, Jamie, and Greg so far are 3 of our 4 for the next round?
Right?
I swear it's not rigged. So this one will be Wave 900 against me. In the last round, Wave 900 had a faster time of 1.917 versus my 1.938.
Yeah, the checking book for Liberty Walk at a good time. That cupcake kept pace with it, but
That's a donut.
Oh, the donut. But the Liberty Walk, there was no more gap, but kept pace.
Chris says the fix is in. Jess calling shenanigans.
Flipping lanes here. Looking for that donut to make up a little bit of time here. It can happen.
Come on, donut.
Let's go snacks. Out of the gate, the Liberty Walk is faster, and the donut had a respectable run there within a quarter car length, or within 3/4 of a car length, except for the fact that the Liberty Walk, I think it's a baker's dozen for you.
It is. Although, interestingly enough, both cars ran the same time in the yellow lane.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. You got some nice wheels on the cupcake one. It's got some nice
It's a
wheels
donut.
on the donut one.
All right, so advancing there is going to be Wave 900, who will go against Jess. So we've got Wave 900 against Jess, and Greg versus Jamie.
Muscle versus Machine Up over here in the semifinals.
Greg is silver.
Yeah, well, they're both silver. And this lane here is Greg.
The lighter one.
The lighter one is Greg.
Okay.
Yes. The winner, I'm sure this will be all the controversy talk tomorrow around the water cooler.
Greg says he has 44 years of Matchbox experience.
Whoever wins this will get the brag around the water cooler they'll probably be reviewing tomorrow at work. Let's see here. For bragging rights, Muscle versus Machine. Out the gate, Greg's car is fast. Jamie, oh, Greg lights out again.
Launched.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Greg's under the couch. Greg's on fire under the couch. I can't reach him. Give me
Get the
cat.
fire truck.
Oh man. Greg just can't even.
Morgan says you should just expect your fan base to go hard for anything you do. Just wait till it's a 4-parter because there's 80 plus cars.
That'll be for Saturdays because
Yes.
we already have it planned out that Saturdays will be crazier. It won't all be race nights.
We've got some ways to accommodate for things like that.
We do. Flipping lanes right now. I think I'm gonna go over here and well, I don't want to get hit by Greg's car, but I'm gonna go catch Greg's car when it comes off the end over here. Trying to get a
Should
clean
you be
run
wearing
out the
safety
gate.
goggles?
Greg's car's a lot faster. Makes it to the end this time. Oh, tries to cut off Jamie at the end. Greg picking up the heat with an 1880. What does that do to the final time here?
Jamie's final average was 1.992, but Greg's was 1.876. So Greg advances against either Jess or Wave 900.
Wow.
Wave 900, who got in at the last minute with a car tonight,
Oh!
doing pretty well.
Oh, Thelma Louise off the track!
And Greg says, I don't need to slow for the turn, it's after the finish line.
You know, I love that Liberty Walk, though. Good choice on picking that up. Wow, I can't believe I'm putting Jamie's car off to the side. Wow.
All right, so we've got Jess in...
And
What is her car?
The green Porsche
Against Wave 900 in that gold one.
and that Liberty Walk. That Nissan Liberty Walk. Both cars are fast. Out the gate, the Liberty Walk's fast, but the Porsche on the big end, showing that little Nissan who's the boss and who's got a bigger car payment. Switch up lanes here. Sophia Bryden with the flaming hot Cheeto eating his Cheetos is here for the nail biter. Yes.
So Wave had a lower average than Jess, but so far Jess is ahead based on that race. Let's see where
Wait,
this
you're
goes.
saying that the Liberty Walk has been faster than the Porsche?
On the last round,
No way.
Wave had a 1.914. I'm sorry, a lower average. Yeah, so Wave was faster than Jess's 1.924, so it was close. But Jess got a 1.92 and Wave got a 1.95.
Out the gate, the Liberty Walk's fast, but towards the end there, Jess's Porsche just comes back. But what does the math say? What does the math say?
The math says Jess is moving forward with a 1.918 over Wabe's 1.946. I totally thought Wabe was going to take that one.
Well, that brings us to the finals. We're putting Wabe up here for 3rd place. This is the final race for this 32 bracket.
Greg versus Jess.
Greg versus Jess, another water cooler talk tomorrow. Friends since they were like, friends since last millennia. Could all be ruined here by $1.30, $1.08, or $1.99 toy, depending on where you purchase it.
Right.
Plus tax.
Depending on which dollar store you go to.
Plus tax. CVS, they're $1.99.
Ridiculous. It's because nobody goes to CVS.
It's all come down to this.
I know, 32 of you. And we came down to Greg versus Jess.
Do we have the 2 fastest losers? Is that a thing, or is that a poof? Okay. Nope. I just saw you look at the screen with that 1,000-yard stare.
I was trying to think what's the 2 fastest the fastest time for people who did not advance. Mm-hmm. That's going to take some... No.
Also, it's probably going to be one of these cars that just went out. It's not going to be like
right.
An old car.
Yeah,
all right.
It's not going to be first round.
Let's do this. Try to get on.
Simone Bronico's biting her nails over here. This is so much fun. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying this.
Yeah, this is fun too. I love this. Out of the gate, Greg stumbles, or he was reaching down to hit the nitrous button with an 1880. Is that? We still haven't broke the 17s, have we?
No.
That's almost the fastest time of the night. Not quite. Almost the fastest time of the night. The 912 is have to do a little bit better on that lane.
Greg's time on the last round, he had one that was faster than that. Although he did get a 1.88 on the green track on the last round, and then a 1.88 on the yellow track this time.
Let's heat him up. I have this theory.
No cheating. No. You can't do that mid-race.
We gotta heat the cars. We gotta heat them up.
No, cheater.
I did them both. I wrote them both on my chub.
But you didn't do it on the first round.
No, we're gassing them up for the finals here.
Oh my gosh.
Out the gate, Greg's car is faster all the way down with an 1880 again, and just with a 1900. Even numbers make Crystal happy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hold on just a moment. I need a second here with some stuff and things and...
Yeah, so obviously I need to do straightaway car. Your car did alright, it just got paired up.
Alright, so our winner of the night is Greg.
It is.
Nice job. With a Matchbox. It's not even a Hot Wheel, right?
Nope, it's a Matchbox.
Oh my gosh.
It's a Matchbox. Greg winning. How do we get over to the victory lane? Ah. There you go, Greg. We'll find a better way to display the leaderboard here. Actually, look at...
He says, I bet I know the average because we're in the same time in both lanes.
Congrats.
Which is interesting. 3 times tonight that happened with Morgan's car, my car, and Greg's car.
Ran at the same time?
The same time on both tracks in a race.
It's easier that way. That's to write it down. Yeah, good job. So that was fun. That's how... Okay, so this is just one of the tracks nights. Congratulations, Greg. Greg, you get to pick. To unlock... you unlock new cars. You get to pick between the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. That's yellow. Or the one that's blue and purple. You get to pick between those gassers there. Congratulations, Greg. That was fun. What do you think about this, Crystal? This is new, obviously.
A lot of juggling, much like when we first started doing like Dantics 2.0, and just the juggling is different. So it takes me a minute to get the hang of it.
Right.
But this works.
What is it like? Because it's hard to read anything. Is it fun? Is everybody happy?
Yeah, absolutely. People definitely said they had fun. Sophia says, someone get this man a piston cup. Greg says, it's those center wheels. It won't win anything with turns. But you won the straightaway, so good job.
Yep.
Let us know whether you want the yellow or the blue, whatever car that is, to add to your collection here to race.
Mm-hmm. It'll be good for the next time we do straightaway night. We have the schedule coming out next month, so we'll do more Wednesday nights, which is going to be a simpler night. We decided Wednesday night's going to be tabletop. This is my desk, and then there's the table there. The Saturday ones, we'll push couches out of the way. We'll do something crazy and fun. It'll be you versus the track. So some of these cars will have more purpose than just going from A to B. But I do agree, looking at Greg's car when it comes around here on how close those wheels are, that it does do well downhill.
Yes.
But it ain't gonna do well in the turn. Obviously, it couldn't even make it through the turn over there, which is just a regular turn with a big old lip on it, and it was just flying right off. So one of your other cars that you own, Greg, are gonna have to be there for turn night. But congratulations. I'll go with the blue and purple, but I really like the taxi looking one. Well, you don't have to choose right this second. You can wait a few minutes. Does it look better? Can you see better that way?
Well, he said he's got to go with the blue and purple one.
We are, but after that it was, but I like the taxi.
Yeah, but he said he's going with the purple.
All right, blue and purple it is. I'll put that one back in the bin. Crystal will log into the system, and we'll take a run down the track with the blue and purple. We'll take a run down the track. In fact, we'll run it against tonight's champion, Greg. This was super fun. Thanks, Jess. I thought it was super fun too. You got to start somewhere, so this is where we started. I wanted to put like some figures in here so you can like run them over like the first night, but this was good. I love Crystal's job she did on the minifigs watching. I have some evolutions to this. This isn't our final form, but we've spent dozens of hours on theory craft on this.
He said, "Do the blue one, open it, and send it."
Woo! Interesting. It's got like a matte color to it. Oh,
It is
wow.
interesting, yeah.
Wow, this thing is pretty. Sorry, it's like, wow. It's all like this camera, because I had that camera fixed focus. Oh, can you go to the other one for me, please?
I was trying to help.
Sorry. Oh, okay. That looks great.
That is a really cool looking
That is a
car.
really cool looking car. I'll have cars for every time we win. You'll be able to unlock something fancy. Wow, that is really cool. All right.
Nancy says, "Awesome job, Dan and Crystal. Thanks so much. Thanks for hanging out with us." Emily says, "I didn't comment, but I was here watching. Thank you for supporting us, Emily. Appreciate it."
Thank you. And this will get dialed in. We'll find more ways to have it fun. We have little themes that are rad. We have a mini like up and down thing. We had a little S. We had a loop-de-loop. We had launchers that like launched them faster. All right, let's see. Let's take a victory lap and let's see if Greg's gasser is faster. Whoa! What did it break there? 1.916, almost faster than your car. We're gonna run them again. We'll switch lanes, so I expect the silver one to be a little bit faster. Fun night tonight. Thanks. Another check and go to get. Oh! Greg's car is still wiping out. 892 isn't too bad for the other side. Oh, all right. I like this gasser. Let's send it down one more time. Victory lap for Greg. Way to go, Greg. This car does look rad. I didn't realize it was matte color. Down the track it goes. We're at a 1.918 over 1994 for Hannah. Oh, how fun. Can we put it here on this thing? We can.
Oh, Blake, I don't know if you're still here. I missed your comment. Blake was texting me. I could not even deal with my phone because I had too much to do here. He wanted to know how his friend worked. His friend wanted to know how it worked for the donation. So if you guys missed it, we're done doing it for tonight. But
Right.
Super Chats, when we open it up for a buy-in, we'll get you a car. $5 Super Chat will get you a car, or you can just send us a car. If you have a car that you love, send it to us, and we'll race it. That'll be your car, and we'll put it in the competition.
Yes, I have a whole bin. This bin over here is only for the league cars that we have over here. Only for the league cars. That's it.
Yes. Shoot. It throws me off when you guys have a different name like on Facebook than the YouTube chat. I think this is My Life's Wicked Adventure. Posted this to our group, Dan, and said she saw this and thought of you.
Hot Wheels skate. It's got like a taco on the top of it and stuff. There's so many crazy Hot Wheel tracks out there now. Greg sent us a bunch of pieces to do something fun with. Like I said, we have these launchers that plug in here. So after you go down like 20 feet of track, it like spits you out, and it's like a rubber band launcher. It looks cool. So we have a lot of other things to do besides just drag night. Still, once a month, we're gonna have drag night. Like that's important. That's like quarter mile racing, right? It'll change a little bit. Maybe it'll be a foot and a half longer. Maybe it'll be a foot and a half shorter one of these other nights. Because some of these cars we're doing well here. Well, we got to keep it. We're gonna keep it like interesting. So Crystal and I theorized a lot about it.
Yes.
And I do have, like I said, dozens of Hot Wheels to choose from. There's lots.
Breaking Brain Jeff says, trying to think of a car to send in.
You
Find
can.
your favorite, send it in.
And lots of them. Just make sure it's a Hot Wheel, or make sure it's like a Matchbox.
Yeah, and you've got a problem.
No, well, I have to have stuff for you guys to choose from. None of these should be really the same. That Nissan Z's cool. So like I do have stuff to choose from.
Auntie Ange says, Crystal, as always, is amazing keeping up with all the stuff.
Yeah,
and
thank you,
things."
Crystal.
Thanks, I try. Dan throws it at me, and I try really hard. Aunt Courtney says, can Dan drive a car for me for fun? Because I can't super chat pretty please with a cherry on top.
I will try to figure out a way to have at least one of the cars per night. I just thought about this. At least one of the cars per night is the community car. We'll have 3 cars. Maybe they can vote on a car, and then everybody who doesn't like, we'll call it own a car.
Right.
That's their car.
We'll work out the logistics later.
So I will have a car that will be the community car for that night, and anybody in the chat, that's their go-to for that
That's who they
night.
can back?
Yeah. So I'll have a car for you guys to back. So we'll do
Morgan says, welcome to my world. There isn't a trip to any store without looking for Hot Wheels. Morgan, we just had to go to Aldi yesterday, and we had to make 3 stops for Hot Wheels before we could go to Aldi. I just needed, like, some bread.
I was
That's it.
digging through this big
2
new
hours
bin.
later, we had 5 Hot Wheels on a loaf of bread.
I was digging through this bin, and Chris was like, "Is this how it is?" I found some fun stuff. There's a cute little Snoopy, that'll make it into play at some point. But I had to find some of the stuff. Look at this Ford GT. We gotta do something with this Ford GT. That one's heavy.
All right, spoiler free.
I know. All right.
Nikki wants you to do one last race with her Porsche and Jess's Porsche.
All right, hold on a second here. Let me toss this back in here. This was a fun night. This was a lot.
Morgan says that Aldi has exclusive tracks.
I've never seen anything at Aldi. No.
Aldi's weird because,
It's seasonal.
like, if you look at the Aldi group, they're like people get stuff that we never get. They're like all the stores get different stuff. And Nikki says, "I have that Snoopy car." All right, Porsche versus Porsche. Nikki's red, Jess is green.
I can't believe Jess is awake still. I don't know.
Let's do it.
This is how it goes. Here we go. Beep, beep, beep. Down the track. Oh! Jess's car won, but Nikki's car like got kind of up a little bit, and I think would have been the winner. Wait, that ain't the Porsche though. That's the 3000 GT. There's the Porsche.
No. Did you do it wrong?
I did it. I grabbed the 3000 GT. All
Morgan
right,
said they got one for Christmas. It's a spinning wheel that they jump through.
That's crazy. We have some weird stuff like that we will set up and do stuff with. There you go. Fair fight out of the gate. Almost even. Wow, by 2 1,000ths of a second?
Yes.
2 1,000ths of a second.
Tenths, hundredths, thousandths.
Yes. So there we go. Do we have any feedback? Anybody in the chat, do you have any feedback from this? Like I said, the track's going to change different times. Simple things like this. Look at, I can just raise this up 3 inches, and now this track's a half a second faster.
Right.
You know, like, we'll do stuff. I'm looking forward to a Saturday when we clear out half the area here, and we have big runners. I have the 6-lane raceway. We have other stuff.
Brittany says, what about a ring of fire? No fire, we have cats.
I know, right? That being said, I'm totally down for the Ring of Fire with cats.
I feel like we had one when Blake was a kid. Is there not one? Like, we had a little cardboard ring of fire.
Oh, I'm sure that's all.
And not make it through
No,
his
I'm
childhood.
sure I did not make it.
If you guys haven't already, there's still 54 of you here. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up. It does help us on the back end of things with algorithms and things nobody understands.
I know, huh?
Please give us a thumbs up if you had fun tonight. Husky Mom Veronica's going to dig out her son's old cars this week. He wants to pick one out to send. Hannah wants to know if her black car still has problems registering.
No, it's all good. The piece broke. It was the sensor that was in the timer that broke. We ordered another pack and Blake soldered it in, so we fixed it. So your car is registering times. I go get all your cars out. Go get some track. Go to the Dollar Tree is the best place to get track. Go get some track. $10, you have like 100 feet of track. It's like the dollar for
for 48 inches.
Morgan says the crooked bit at the top bothers me. I'm not sure which part. On camera, no.
It feels even, but
Here
I'm
looks
looking for
crooked.
it's the elbow, like right there it does.
Here,
But
yes.
I don't see.
Yeah, on camera it looks crooked, but in real life it doesn't. It's weird. She also says maybe have it a bit taller and add a second hump if that makes sense.
I can, and yes, and I've done it. I've had this up high. We're kind of out of tables because this is the desk, and then here it splits like there's nothing here, and then there's a table here, and then on the table split here, I can show you this. Now.
We'll definitely come with different track setups probably every single time. Like,
yes, every single time.
Yeah.
But this is what it looks like right now for the turn.
Greg's suggesting a long jump.
I do have that. Thank you, Greg. Thanks to Greg, we do have a long jump. So yes, we will have jumps. We will have stuff. We will have all this area cleaned out, or like cleared out, and we'll do something crazy. Like I said, I have the 6-lane raceway. We have enough stuff that it's going to be different every time. What is going to be the same is this at least once a month. Quarter-mile racing, fast car, brackets. Some of the other times will not be brackets. It'll just be, can you complete the course and advance? Or who can get the furthest of the course. So there'll be other things to do.
Hannah pointing out you had issues with the other black ones.
The other black ones were all black though, Hannah. This one's got some color to it, and it's matte. It's matte black. So it should go through that no problem. What it is that the laser is shining. It's an IR laser like your remote control on your TV, and when it bounces off the car, it reads to itself, and then it shuts off the time. So it's always shooting out the laser, and then when we cross it, it bounces off the car, and that's what's triggering the time. So one of the other cars I have is like a gloss, so I think it just shoots it everywhere. This matte black one, it even catches it at the beginning. So you're okay now.
F. Vance is a good question for you. Dan, what do your neighbors think you do for a living?
The other day, like the neighbors across the street have been living there for 7-8 years. And the other day we were outside, we were outside because like the ghetto bird was flying around all day because they were trying to get the suspect that's a parolee that was on top of the roof across the street or whatever. So I went out there and the neighbors were out there with their little police scanner, and because the SWAT team was on its way from LA to land to like go get the dude, right? This was just the other day. So this was like, oh, I know, it's where the taco truck is. Like they landed where I made a video, I didn't post it because it was in bad taste. I'm like, oh man, 2 hours ago the SWAT team was here, and now tacos. And because I got tacos. So he was out there and he was talking to me and stuff. He's like, what do you do? Like, are you? Because he said, what do you do? And I was like, oh, like I like edit videos and I stream. He's like, yeah, because I can see all the green screen and stuff in there. And then the neighbor was talking to me about like all the people that he's watched on stream and stuff. So yeah, like nobody knew until like a week ago.
A lot of our neighbors, I feel like, are older and wouldn't really know much about, like, the neighbors over here. Like, they're not really going to know what it is. You have to explain streaming, but they're the ones that are, like, probably closer to our age that saw the green screen and knew what it was.
Yeah, so the other day I was talking to the neighbors. Like, they don't, like, we don't talk about work, but, like, so nobody, like, knows or nobody knows but these people, but I could tell he was, like, putting two and two together. He's like, I can see in your window sometimes, like, the green screens and the lights and stuff.
Yeah, when they walk down their driveway, they're facing our front window.
Yeah,
and it's often open.
Yeah, you can see out into the street. Like if you're just driving by on the street, you can see here. So yeah, yes. So that's what it is. All right, we need to wrap this up. I need some food. Crystal's back behind here somewhere.
Don't look at me. I'm hiding. No, don't look behind the curtain.
There's a Crystal.
I don't even know where our camera is.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening on the other side of this.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Okay, before we go, one last race. I have this really cool custom Ford Maverick that I saw in the bin, and I loved it. And I want to race your little donut. Yeah. And then we're going to wrap it up. Crystal, what do we have this Friday on Getting Bigger Crystal?
Real quick, Morgan says the camera setup looks great. I think it would be fun to add a little bit of decor around the track.
Yes, and that's what I was going to... Okay, so I have, like, trucks, and I have, like, all kinds of things. Crystal whipped that up last night, so we have this little finish line area. But I would love to see it, like, little mini city-ish. The first time we did it, I had all the unopened cars here, and that was kind of cool. But I would love to have foliage.
I have Lego trees.
So we'll work on that. Also, we also have to be creative with what we do for the Child Online Protective Act. So I got to be careful. So I'll talk to Jess about that. But yes, I definitely want something that makes it look a little bit more immersive. Out the gate. Oh, my car came back. No, it didn't.
I beat you.
No way.
Wah, wah.
Oh, and what? Okay, so what do you say we're doing this Friday?
Saturday is Canada Day.
Oh.
I don't know what that means. Canadians, what the heck does that mean?
Yeah, we're
just yay Canada. So we're making Nanaimo bars, which are a Canadian thing.
Okay, that
Never
would be
heard of
fun.
before.
Yes, and then Saturday we'll be back with Dantix 2.0.
Yes.
I got the computer working. I reloaded everything. OBS had issues rolling it back, doing anything. Still left a bunch of registry stuff that just wasn't. Just the conflictions were there. So then I reloaded everything, and we seem to be working fine now. Like we're up and running. This would be for Dantix. This camera up there would be for Dantix. So we should be back and running with Dantix. It just wasn't. Oh, it was so frustrating. Maybe there was a tear.
You were really frustrated. A lot of times, like, we have to cancel. We're like, oh, well, at least we get to, like, hang out tonight.
Right.
You were mad. You were just like, I want to do the show.
I was ready to go. We had fun categories. We didn't do a show the week before. Like, you can only miss so much. So I was really ready to go.
Bradman, who I believe is Canadian, says Canada Day is Canada's birthday.
Oh, yay.
Still not really clear on that. Like, Independence Day? Like our 4th of July? Not clear on that. Morgan's suggesting getting some Dollar Tree black poster board to make a ramp down and glue some little Lego people, trees, police cars with an accident.
I mean, yeah, we'll work on stuff because this is on an angle here and it's just on a board right now on top of 2 little Lego bins. So we'll work on that. Congratulations, Greg, again. Your new car looks pretty nifty there, and it ran a pretty good speed.
He's gone to bed, but good job.
Good job, Greg.
Congratulations.
Yeah, way to win our first RFS.
The inaugural RFS racing episode.
Inaugural.
Like novels?
Yes. That was a lot of fun. We're definitely going to do this again, and I can't wait the first Saturday that whatever we can get to make a stream to do this again, we will.
Yes, calendar will be out at some point, because Saturday's the 1st. You guys know we're doing Dantix 2.0. I'll make a post about that. But
I don't know. Maybe the next Saturday might be mega. Maybe that next Saturday might be mega Hot Wheel weekend, or I just saw Crystal's bug eye. Your eyes came out like large Marge. Just like, woo!
Forgive me, I'm very exhausted today from work, so this was a lot for my brain to have to do. Yes. Bradman says it's very much like your July 4th, which we don't call it that for some reason, even though every other date is month date. We call it 4th of July.
Oh.
Like how the rest of the world does things.
Fancy.
Go figure. Hannah says Dantix 2.0, you say. Did anyone else sweep?
In Homer Simpson voice. Did somebody say
2.0, you say?
Did somebody say perfect game? Well, thank you everybody for the super chats. Thank you everybody who purchased cards and stuff and hung out and had fun. I think this is great. I think this is fun, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah, that was
I thought that was a lot of fun. I went really well. So yes. Okay. I don't have any. Do I have music?
Morgan says, think elementary school mission / landmark replica. If you need help, let me know and I'll dump my kids and bring the goods and help for a day.
I should show you. I'll send you a link to this channel that's nailing it, but they have their own room for it, and the dioramas are to die for. But like, it's hard because I gotta break this down and eat dinner on that table right there.
Yes.
So we'll
yeah, we don't have like a basement we can permanently set this up in.
But like I said, I have over 300 Hot Wheel cars that are Hot Wheels, and I have at least 100 in a bin that are like I have like this Disneyland hauler and all this other stuff. So to put out like here. So we'll figure it out. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. Go dig out your Hot Wheels. Go to the Hot Wheel stores. Have fun with your kids for Hot Wheel. Relive your youth. Every single person I've talked to has been excited when they've left. Even when I see people online, they're like, what are you doing with those? I'm like, sir, let me pull back the nostalgia cap for you. So, all right, everybody, have a good night. I don't know if there's music here. I don't know where those music is. Aha, it's here. It's here.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Bye, have a good night.